It's time for Ryan's Roses. Sissany?
Ready.
Okay. So we got this from Jen. Jen has a big concern about her husband. Hi, Jen.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. So I want to get down to some detail here. Your husband does these Zoom cocktail hours with his friends, and you're worried about these. Tell me why.
Well, they've just they changed, right? So they got to be more and more, into the evening. So they would be, he does it with his East Coast buddies. So I don't understand why he's doing them at 8 or 9. His friends aren't up that late. They've got kids, we've got kids. So it made me suspicious. And I went and I knocked on the door one day and it was locked. And I was like, well, that's weird. Why does he need to lock the door? And then he acted weird about it too. I was like, why is the door locked? And I said, he said because he was just having privacy with his buddies, but I was like, and he didn't want the kids to walk in, but why would that even matter? He could just be like, hold on, and have the kids leave the room. I don't even get that.
Yeah.
So
I'm not trying to search for alibis here, but maybe he's in the room, locked door by himself with the computer to relax.
Well, right, but he could just say,
right, maybe,
come back, tell the kids to go. I'm trying, and then they just don't come in again. I mean.
No, that's not what he meant.
No, that's not.
Relax.
Tubbs, can you explain?
I missed that one.
Oh, all right. Probably a good thing. No, I'm just saying that maybe he's in there on his computer, by himself. Did you hear other people or any sounds?
Well, I did. So one night I used it. A friend suggested using a device to listen in. So I used my Alexa and I dropped in on the room, and he was definitely talking to a woman.
Okay.
Right.
Was he
so
talking to
I
a
was
woman?
like, okay, well, this is why it's been weird, and it was definitely sexual. There
You
was
heard them have a
tone
dialogue.
there. It was unmistakable.
Dialogue.
Did you hear a dialogue?
I did.
Okay. Well.
Whoa, wow.
All right. So
Maybe
hold
he's
on.
on
Hold
OnlyFans.
Hold on 1 second. We'll call your husband in just a second. Yeah. It doesn't sound like it was him just decompressing. It sounds like he's on with someone.
Oh, yeah.
We'll come back and make the call to her husband. Rose is next. Time to call Jen's husband, Ryan's Roses. So basically, he was Zooming his buddies for cocktail hour, and that evolved into locking himself in a room and having dialogue with another woman on the other end of the computer. And so his wife thinks that obviously something's going on. He's having an affair. He's having a digital affair. He's having a FaceTime lovemaking session. I don't know what you call those things, but Sonia, what do you do those FaceTime dating? What'd you do with the doctor?
I did FaceTime dating, yeah.
Yeah, FaceTime dating. Anyway, so we're going to get Jen on the line and see what we can find out. So, Jen, how long have you been married?
We've been married for 15 years.
Wow. Have you ever suspected your husband in the 15 years of cheating?
No, I mean, I can't even imagine that he would do that. It's just completely surprising to me. I don't understand it.
Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. Let's do this. Let's have Sissany make the call. We're going to call your husband now and offer him some roses. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Jen, say this for me. Ryan, you have my permission to call his name on Kiss FM.
Brian, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, here we go. Good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is Josh there?
This is he.
Hi, Josh. My name is Beverly. I'm the owner of Bev's Blooms on Westminster Boulevard. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
Great. I'm calling because we're offering a chance for local residents to send a free dozen roses to anybody that they'd like. They're free.
I'm
We're
not,
just trying to
I'm not
promote
really
our
interested,
business.
thank you.
Are you sure they're absolutely free? I don't need any money from you. We can just start with the name of the person you want to send them to. We can put a note on there.
This doesn't cost me anything?
They are free. They are free. I don't need credit card info, cash, anything like that. We're just trying to promote our business.
Okay. Yeah,
Great.
send them to my wife, Jen.
Great. And what would you like to put on the note?
I love you. Keep it simple.
I love you. All right.
Josh, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And I've got your wife, Jen, on the line. This is a bit uncomfortable, so bear with me. She's asked me to call you because she's concerned that you are locking yourself in a room at home and talking to another woman through your computer or your laptop, your iPad, whatever you have. Can you explain yourself? She's heard you talking to another woman and the door locked. Can you explain that?
Okay. Well, it's something that I've done once or twice. It's only online. It's not emotional. It's not cheating or anything like that.
But Josh, just define what it is.
It's kind of like just like a date, I guess you could call it.
A date?
Sort of. It's just kind of like a chat.
Josh, forgive
with
me. I've never
someone.
So
met
you're
you before.
dating
But
someone?
you sound like this very casually. You're sounding like this is acceptable in a marriage.
I'm not dating anyone. I've never
You
seen
just
this
said it's a
person.
date.
I don't know what else to call it. It's an online
You just
session.
said it was a date.
Are you paying for services?
I pay for it's through a service. Yeah, it's it's like a no strings attached. It's not like a date.
I know people that do this. I
How
have a
are we
friend
having
that
this
has
conversation? Josh, you know people do this in a marriage?
No, not in a marriage. But I just know people that have, it's called like OnlyFans, and they charge people to look at them in
In real time?
positions or in whatever they want, and they pay for it.
Is that what you're doing, Josh?
It's more like just me and this person who I talked to. I've talked to once or twice. It's not.
What is it?
a
Once
relationship
or
at all.
twice? Once or twice? Because it sounds like it's something to me.
Does
Well,
she
I
get
talked
into
to her-
positions?
Listen, that's really not something we need to get into.
Why not?
She's
Yeah.
your wife.
She's your wife. What's happened?
For
Josh,
15 years.
you act so casual about this. To me, this is a big deal. Jen, what's your
It is
reaction?
casual. Casual is the word for it.
No, Josh, you're delusional in this.
No.
Yes.
And yes, married guys do this, by the way.
Oh my God.
Probably mostly married
This
guys.
is not it is an actual affair that's happening. You can't say it's not
No,
emotional.
It's
It
not
is.
an affair. It's not emotional. I care nothing for this person. It's a release. It's
All right, listen.
it doesn't hurt anyone.
Jen, look, we're going to go in
hurting your
circles
wife.
with Josh. He's clearly not feeling anything bad about this or any guilt about this. So you're going to hear Josh tell you that this is what he's doing, and a lot of people do it, and it's his release, and it's not cheating, whatever. You just got to decide how you feel about that. Are you okay letting him do it or not? It's going to come down to you making that decision, Jen.
No,
okay?
I'm not okay with it. That makes me very angry. I don't even know what to, I'm like speechless.
Honey, it's not. It's no. I swear to you, there is no emotional connection involved. It's just like a.
Why
release
would you think
sort
this
of
is
thing.
okay? I can't believe you think this is okay.
Because we don't have a physical relationship right now. So what am I supposed to do?
Well, I mean, you could tell
to
me
do
that.
something.
We could talk about it. You could ask me first if you know, like we don't. You just go back behind my back like that, like
Yeah, I figured you would
without
probably
telling
rather
me,
not
without
know.
even
It sounds
asking
like I was
me.
right.
You're basically. You said you went on a date.
No, I said for lack of a better word, it's not a date. I'm not dating anyone. I don't know anything about this person really.
What do you know about them?
I'm not going to get into like details of everything we talk about, but it's not substitution for anything real in life.
All right, look,
It's just
Jen,
an online
Josh,
thing.
Josh, the two of you need to have a real hardcore conversation about what's going on in your relationship here. And Jen, if I don't know, you're gonna have to make some tough decisions. This is as far as we can take it right now. So good luck to you, Jen, and I hope you can find peace and keep the love in your relationship if that's what you choose. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
All right. Well, let's play this and we'll discuss that boundary. I mean, he seems to think it's totally fine, totally cool.
That is cheating, 100%.
Jen and Josh married 15 years. Josh said that they weren't intimate at the moment, so he's been locking himself in a room and he's been logging onto some site and he's live exchanging with the woman. He's done it once or twice, he said, and they can talk to each other and he can tell her what he wants to see, right?
Yeah, essentially, and you pay for it or something like that.
Okay, so his wife thinks that's cheating. He thinks it's not. Sissany?
It's 100% cheating.
Is it different than watching something that's already recorded?
See, that's where I'm at.
Yes,
too.
it is, because this person is live. You're interacting with them. You're communicating with them, and you're releasing yourself at the same time. I'm sorry, but if you do that with somebody else, it's not your wife.
Is that
or
the
your
right choice of
partner.
words?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe.
I'm trying to PG it over here. I think that's cheating, no matter what.
Sissany, I don't disagree with you. Well, so this guy, he didn't know her, right? He didn't know her, but he was talking to her. Who knows what they were talking about?
He doesn't know her.
Right. So you think
He
it's
knows
okay?
it because he keeps going back to her, and it's a
She
relationship.
could be, hiding her name.
But is it different than a dancer, like a strip club dancer?
Yeah, it's not.
Or is it different than a video?
It's not different than a video.
Like
It
Tanya,
is.
would you be fine with Socrates going to, the Three Chipmunks or whatever?
No chance. But I would hope that the step before that, where this husband was saying that they didn't have an intimate relationship, I would hope that he'd come to me first. But I mean, I don't know. Is it technically cheating if you're watching a video and
I think
I don't know.
that is dependent on the person, because some people in their relationships might watch a video.
Together is fine, but if you're alone and it becomes an addiction, we're talking slippery slope.
Well,
there.
Sisney's got her foot down on this issue. I see that here, loud and clear. Marnie, good morning. How are you, Marnie? I'm going to get Tubbs' opinion in a second, so you better watch out.
I'm pretty good. How are you?
We're doing well. So this couple we were talking about, Jen and Josh, you're saying they need to have a conversation about what cheating is, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the first step. Because, to be honest, different couples do have different ideas of what that is. I had one, girlfriend that we'd go to clubs and she'd take her wedding ring off to get guys to buy drinks, and the husband knew about it and was okay with it. That was fine for them, but they had talked about it. And so it's weird to me, he would just assume that this would be okay without talking to his wife to find out if that's, okay. Or, I dated a guy that, anytime we would have a fight, he would talk to everybody he knew, basically, males and females, and tell them everything. And to me, that was kind of cheating, because it's you're letting people in our relationship, and it feels, like a violation. I think just a lot of guys are it's not cheating unless it's physical, and that's not necessarily the case,
Mm-hmm. I think you make a good point. Maybe couples need to define what cheating is to them. With technology and with all these different paths, maybe that's what needs to happen at the outset, right?
To each their own.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
I mean, to be honest, I also think that guy's using this as an excuse, because he said it with a date. I mean, he knows what he's doing.
He's twisting. I don't see a lot of hope for Jen and Josh, but I do think that Tanya's view of cheating might be different than Sisney's view of cheating in a relationship, because there's so much technology these days, right? That it's something that one might want to talk about at the beginning. I don't know. Thank you, Marnie, for calling, okay?
Yeah, thanks so much.
Bye. Jeffrey Tubbs?
Yes.
Watching a video, cheating or not?
Watching a video? No, not cheating.
Sissany?
No, not for watching a video, no.
By himself?
But interacting with somebody live on
Tubbs,
line?
live camera, cheating or not?
Not cheating, but it's definitely not cool and disrespectful. Definitely
Sissany,
not
live
okay.
camera?
Yes. If I walked in onto a locked door and Michael was in there with some live person, whatever, I'd be like, pack your bags, go and enjoy your life with whoever you are with online, and that's it. That is cheating to me.
Yeah. I understand your feeling, and I see the fire right now coming out of you.
Yeah.
Michael, I hope you're
me.
listening. Let's come back. Switching gears.
He is
Guys,
satisfied.
Daddy, satisfied. Uncle Daddy.
That's another part of the equation, guys.
Yeah, you need to,
you know
right?
what I mean?
Everybody's got to keep the passion there.
You got to keep the passion.
Yeah, but what is that for guys?
It's very obvious
day.
what it is.
Are we, do you really want us to draw you a picture right now? Let's come
Draw
back.
you a picture.
Let's come. We have to take a break.
I mean frequency, not what frequency.
Every day?
Well, if it was up to them,
it
twice a
depends.
day.
It depends on the individual. All right, it's time for Ryan's Rose. Dear Ryan and Sissany, a woman approached me in the parking lot at Ralph's recently. She walked up to me and said, your husband is cheating on you. I just figured you should know. At first, I was, that's random. I was confused. I told her she was confusing me with somebody else. Then she said my name, my husband's name, and even said our child's name. Then she walked away. I haven't told my husband. I'm still not convinced that he would ever do it. I found it almost impossible to believe. Who's this person?
Wow.
Let me get Brooke on the line in Downey. Brooke, good morning.
Hi.
Hi. So, thanks for coming on. We just read your email, but who is this random person that's beelining you at Ralph's? Do you have any idea who they are?
I have no idea. She
But
just
she
came
knew
up
your
to me
name.
and she knew my name. That's I told her, I was like, you have to have me confused with someone else because my husband would never cheat on me. But she said my name, my husband's name. She mentioned our daughter. And then
So she knew your
left.
daughter's name. Yeah.
Wow.
She knew my daughter's name.
And did you address it with, you did not. Okay. So this is so weird.
How's
First
your
of all,
marriage?
She's obviously good.
Great. I have no reason to doubt him, but you hear something like that and it's just haunting me.
Wow. It's either really generous or really destroying
How's it generous?
because she's trying to help her out.
Oh.
When she's being generous by giving us
Yeah.
information.
Okay.
Like she
Yeah,
thinks the woman thinks she's being generous, or it's just detrimental. Brooke, how long have you been married?
About 8 years now.
Okay. Hold on one second. We're going to call your husband next and see if we can find out. All right. So we have Brooke on the line. Now listen to this. She's leaving Rouse, fresh food, low prices. And a woman walks up to her and says, hey, your husband is cheating on you. I just think you should know. And she doesn't recognize the woman, but the woman knows her name and her kid's name. So the woman knows who she is.
Right.
So why I can't imagine somebody would just do that and make it up.
Did you try to get more information from her?
I froze. I did just freeze. I wanted to ask so much more, and she just left, and there was nothing I could do.
All right, well, here's the deal. We're going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
So, Brooke, I need to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, here we go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Eric?
Yeah, this is Eric.
Hi, my name is Janelle. I'm calling from Kabloom. How you doing?
Doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're a new flower shop here in Downey, right on Firestone near the Portos. You know where that is?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so I'm trying to promote my business, and the reason why I'm calling you is I'm offering you a free dozen roses that you could send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing information, a credit card, cash. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
It is. So I just need the name of the person you would like to send these flowers to.
Oh, yeah. I want to send them to my wife, Brooke.
Brooke. Okay. And what would you
Yeah.
like to put on the card?
Can I have it say, free flowers, lucky day, love me, love Eric.
Oh, free flowers. You don't have to tell her that they're free, but okay.
It'd be a fun
Free
joke.
flowers, lucky day. Okay. Could you hold on 1 second, please?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I wasn't ready for that. What? Why are we
You
holding?
told me to hold. You told me
Oh,
if
I
they
did?
send the flowers to their wife, then just to put them on hold.
All right, well, you caught me off guard.
What? Just what do you want to do?
I'm going to come in.
No.
Eric. Eric,
Yeah?
hello, it's Eric. It's Ryan Seacrest, and your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Good morning. How you doing?
Oh. Doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. We're part of the flower thing campaign. I have your wife Brooke on the line, and she has given us your number to call you. Hi, Brooke.
Oh, hi.
So, Eric, I'm going to just tell you the reason we're all on the phone together. A woman came up to her leaving Ralph's and said, she called her by name. She knew your kid's name, and she said that you are having an affair. You're cheating on your wife. What is this all about?
Wait, what? No, that's awful. I'm definitely not cheating on my wife. I would never do that.
Well, Brooke, explain what you heard from this person.
I'm so sorry. She came up to me and she said that you were cheating on me, and she knew my name and your name and our daughter's name, and I just got so scared. I didn't think you would do it, but I mean, she knew our names, so I didn't know what to think, and I was just really afraid to ask you.
Wait, what did she look like? Did she have short brown hair and glasses?
Yeah, like kind of tall.
What?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, I know who that is. That's Rick's, my buddy Rick's ex-fiance. You remember Rick from my college bud?
Yeah.
He was engaged to this woman, and she cheated on him, so he broke off the engagement.
I remember that. I remember you telling me about that.
What does this
That
have
was
to do
her?
with you guys?
Well, she probably wants revenge on me, because what I did not tell you is that I was actually the one that told Rick that she was cheating on him.
So
and she obviously tried to deny it, but Rick knows I'd never lied to him, and Rick believed me and broke off the engagement then.
Wow.
Oh. Wow. I'm so sorry.
So this is all getting back at?
I believe that's probably trying to get revenge on me because broke off the engagement. But honestly, I haven't heard from her in a while, but that's weird.
I totally believe it because I remember when this happened and I remember how messy it was. I completely believe it.
All right, well, you guys take your perfect marriage. We're going to let you go. Thank you very much for reaching out.
Wait, Brooke, I'm bringing home some real flowers tonight. All right? I love you. I would never cheat on you, and I'd never do anything to hurt you. I'm so sorry.
I don't know whether to be happy or sick.
Wait, I'm so happy. That almost made me cry.
Thank you. All right.
All right, guys. Happy marriage. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, well.
That's sweet.
Well,
don't tell me you don't believe him.
Well, the only thing I thought...
Oh,
the only thing I thought was he sent the flowers to her out of guilt at first. I was like, oh, he's so guilty. He's going right for sending her flowers to make up for the guilt.
Gosh, I didn't even think that.
Well, that's what I thought, but now I don't believe that. But then once they were all lovey-dovey, I was like, all right, well, people could be bored of that.
Who's going to be bored of that?
Well, I think people are like, all right, they're fine. Next.
They're not fine. They're calling Ryan's roses. They're not fine.
So, what? Well, no, they're not fine because she even... Yeah, that's true. If it was so good, why would she even question it? Like
she'd go to him and be like,
"Who's this crazy person?"
Yeah, how people deal with things. Some people deal with things different ways.
No, I think Tanya actually took the nail and the hammer.
Wow.
And put it together on the head.
I'm gonna save this tape.
And so you're right, because if they were so as they sounded, but he was almost. I think I was out of guilt. I'm saying I'm getting you on.
So
your own
you
flowers.
actually think this man is cheating, and he made up that whole story?
I don't think that, but I think the relationship isn't as good as it just sounded there. Now, if you've ever suspected your spouse of cheating, listen to this. We just did a Ryan's Roses, and it's interesting to hear what people heard, like on their radars, as to why they think he is cheating. When we think, well, maybe he's not cheating yet, but something's up. Now, here's the other thing. And here's the broader question for me. If you've missed it, this is the bigger question. Because the situation, we think, was that he told his friend who was engaged that his soon-to-be wife was cheating on him. So he knew that his friend's soon-to-be wife was cheating, and he shared that information.
Yeah.
And as a revenge plot, she found out that he was the room monitor, and she went to his wife and said, hey, he's cheating. So the question is, when you know that someone close to you is being cheated on, what do you do with that information?
Ooh.
what do you do with that information? Because it can be very helpful or it can be very hurtful. Yeah. It's kind of like when you know a couple and then they get divorced or they break up and then you say, I always didn't think that they were for you. Mm-hmm. And then they say, well, why didn't you tell me that earlier? You know?
Yeah, you never want to do that because eventually they'll get back together and then you feel awkward.
Well, not only that, you just don't know. Like, you only get to see a sliver of what people are really like, right? You don't know what it's like to walk in their shoes.
Yeah.
So the question is, what do you do with that information? I like to take an anonymous call immediately because that must mean there's something juicy if you're anonymous in North Hills. So anonymous, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi, how are you?
We're good. This happened to you.
Yeah, pretty much. So what happened was, it happened to me basically like a couple of years ago. I was actually about 4 months pregnant, and I received a random phone call. I just literally left my doctor's appointment, and I got a random phone call from this girl. She told me, your fiancé, he cheated on you, and basically described everything about his room. He had a Katy Perry poster on his wall and said, his room looks like this and that. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's exactly how his room looked like. And I believed the whole thing. I started crying. Obviously, I was pregnant, emotional and everything. And then I confronted him, and when I confronted him, he basically started kind of like the same way the guy reacted, like kind of laughed a little bit. Like, I know exactly what she's doing. Basically said, this girl wanted to have a chance with me, to go out with me, and I never gave her a chance. And she even made up a story saying that I'm gonna get back at you for this. And she was just like, you're crazy. I'm never gonna give you a chance. So in revenge, she basically did that to me, just because my fiance never gave her the chance. And I believe him because when I went on her Facebook, she seemed a little bit weird, and her pictures and everything, I don't know, it seemed a little bit sketchy. So
I can only imagine your heart dropping when she's laying at the floor plan of his bedroom, though.
Yeah, that must be awful.
That would freak me out. Thank you for calling. It's hard to tell. Let's grab Charnay in Inglewood. Charnay, good morning.
Good morning. We need to put on our Sherlock Holmes investigative hat here.
Okay.
There are a couple of context clues that everyone is missing. How did this girl know to find the wife at Ralph? There's a problem with that. I mean, yeah, I shop at Trader Joe's, but you can catch me at, the one in downtown, the one in Westchester. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how did she know that this woman was going to be at Ralph?
Like, we remember because the wife was confronted by the other woman saying your husband's cheating in the parking lot of Ralph's.
So you're saying she was following her, or she knows her routine?
Something is up there. Now, I believe that the reason he was able to identify her and, say, I think she's the one he's cheating with, which is why he's so certain that his friend's marriage should have broken up or engagement, because he's the one she's cheating with. And now it's to the point where this blonde with the glasses is like, look, your man is cheating, and it's with me, basically. That's all I think was left out of that conversation.
So, Sherlock, just so I'm clear here, we think that the woman who approached the wife in the Ralph's parking lot was the woman that the husband was cheating on with?
Bingo.
So he was sleeping with both women in the parking lot?
Technically,
is that an easier way to say it?
Not at that moment, but yes.
Yes.
Yes, I think that, yes.
You do make a good point. How was she just was she following her at the grocery store? I was just there at the grocery store parking lot at the right time.
Exactly. And then all of a sudden, and if this incident with the breakup of the engagement was so long ago, why now? Why? Because the wife is, I remember that. No, this is something current.
Oh,
it's not.
That's the big kicker right there.
Yeah. So, I mean, you guys are spot on a lot of times. It's a little iffy at other times. But
Equally not as much
with
sometimes.
this Roses, I said, listen, I have to call in because Ryan felt some skepticism, but he didn't get there. So,
Well, I did feel something's wrong. I did not think he was cheating, but I hear what you're saying. What do you do? I'm just curious. What is your occupation?
I'm a clothing designer.
That's what I thought. All right. Well done. Thanks for calling.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. I mean, she's really giving context clues.
Oh, yeah.
We are just talking about what you do. This kind of came from the Ryan's Roses, but the broad stroke is what do you do when you know that someone close to you, a sibling or a good friend, is being cheated on? What do you do with that information when you know that by sharing it could really turn things upside down?
Right.
Danielle in Inglewood. So your best friend's boyfriend cheated, right?
Yes. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, good morning. Good
Hi.
morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi, yes. I'm sorry. Yes, he
Okay.
did.
So what? Tell me. So your best friend. I gotta follow. This is like, I gotta follow this with a pen. So your best friend's boyfriend, okay, cheated and got another girl pregnant.
Oh.
Yes.
And you found out. You knew that she was being cheated on.
Yes, I knew it, and I felt so bad when I found out. I felt horrible. I didn't know what to do. I even asked my parents, what do I do? They told me to stay out of it.
It's the easy way out and to cause no trouble. But you didn't listen to your parents, did you?
No, I didn't.
So what'd you do?
What she told him, and what happened when you shared the news?
When I shared the news, she did not believe me. She got her boyfriend on the phone. He was denying everything. And I felt so bad, but I was like, I felt like I did the best thing that I should do because it was my friend. I just followed my heart. And we weren't friends for a while. But eventually we started talking again, and it all came out that it really was true and that he did get the girl pregnant.
Oof,
wow. So she found out the truth.
Listen,
and they ended up breaking up.
You are a good, proactive friend.
Yeah.
There are other
Thank you.
friends that are just like not my problem kind of friends, and they just stay out of it.
Well, how could you go day after day after day knowing this information, though, and then hanging out with your friend?
Yeah.
I feel like no matter what, you'd have to say something.
Exactly. The only other thing I could think, as an adult now, because I was really young when this happened, was maybe, I don't know, you give an anonymous note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then, listen, I think in your case you did the right thing. And Danielle, I'm so glad you called with enthusiasm this morning. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Love you
There
guys.
she is.
Bye.
Now, quickly, Daniela is on the line in LA, and she's a psychotherapist and dating expert. And you say, Daniela, that cheating is not necessarily a deal breaker, right?
Hi, Ryan. Yes, I'm so glad to be on here. I really appreciated what Danielle said. It sounds like her best friend, this is before they even got married, before they have kids. But once you're married and you have kids, cheating is not necessarily, it's the symptom of a greater problem. And both individuals have a chance to make their relationship even deeper if they can rise above their egos. It does not have to be all or nothing.
It's a very logical statement that you make, because I do think you can be right if the individuals can handle themselves and their emotions. And I think that is where I would have a very profound struggle.
Many people do. Many people do, and it's not like it's going to happen overnight, that all of a sudden you're going to say, I forgive you, and let's go back at it. But it does, it opens up bigger wounds.
But you say it's a symptom of loneliness, or a symptom of not connecting, or what other things are happening?
When someone cheats on someone else, they're not thinking about the other person. They're not thinking like, oh, I'm going to cheat and hurt them. They're trying to fill a need. Maybe they don't feel appreciated. Maybe they're trying to be one up. Who knows? And I'm not saying this at all justifies that. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that people are human, and they sometimes act before thinking, and it can often be impulsive and not even have any emotional meaning. Mm-hmm. And people need to consider that.
Heavy.
I really think if anyone's going through this in this moment, that maybe like karma is the reason you're hearing Daniela right now, because maybe you shouldn't give up. Maybe you should, maybe you're hearing this call on this day because you're going through it, because you shouldn't give up. when you're struggling with making that decision right now in your life. Like if there's one person right now in Southern California going through this and you hear this call, maybe it sinks in. Maybe you can work it out. All right, well, this is expert advice, by the way. Danielle is a pro. Okay.
Yeah, well, I wanted to add to that. I was given the honor as Ellie's premier divorcee success coach. So I actually work a lot with couples who've ended it because of cheating, and they are regretting it because divorce, I mean, every 9 seconds, there's someone divorcing, and sometimes marriages can be saved if you're willing to listen to each other.
What is the divorce rate 50% or higher?
Well, I mean, they're saying it's higher. Millennials are not getting married anymore. they don't really have some great examples around them.
Told you guys I was a millennial over here.
Told you
guys I was a millennial.
Cusp
millennial.
Yeah, marriage is not what it used to be. We need to redefine marriage as long-term partnership and what that entails. Because marriage, as we've known it, is not really working out for a lot of people today. And if we can talk about what makes a long-term relationship and focus on that, not necessarily the marriage, then I think we will have better success.
Interesting.
I agree. I like that.
Great conversation. Daniela, thanks for calling.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Happy to come back anytime.
Okay, don't eat any avocados. We need you.
Okay.
There's a recall. We were talking to Daniela a few minutes ago, psychotherapist, dating expert.
Mm-hmm.
Who says that we should not give up when we're cheated on because it's a symptom of a deeper issue that could be resolved. And that when someone cheats, they're not trying to hurt somebody, they're just missing something. There's a void. And I said, well, maybe in this moment, Daniela, with you calling with that kind of guidance and advice, maybe in this moment, there's somebody listening right now going through this and serendipitously or through karma, they're hearing you say that today, which means they shouldn't give up when they thought maybe they were about to give up. And then D called in Los Angeles, and you're currently trying to decide if you want to forgive your husband for cheating, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Like, it happened a while ago in October. We had just took the kids to the pumpkin patch, and I, posted a picture. So, long story short, over a year ago, after we had our second kid, he asked me for a divorce. I tried to kind of work things out. He said he didn't want to work it out, and I was a stay-at-home mom. So I went and I got a job. I got a car. I was doing really good. And then August, he's like, hey, I want my family back. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's work on it. October, this girl messages me on Instagram, and she says my husband's full name, and she's just like, he's a liar. And I'm like, can you elaborate? Because all people lie. That doesn't make any sense. And she sends me pictures of them two together in matching sweatshirts, and she starts calling my kids names, but not their full names. They're nicknames, only names that we call them.
Oh.
And she's like, yeah, you remember those outfits? And she described the outfits. She's like, yeah, I bought those. He came home with those outfits and said he bought it for the kids. Easter baskets, I'm sorry, a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, okay, did you guys sleep together? And she's like, well, what do you think? And I'm like, well, that doesn't really tell me anything. And she's like, just going on and on and on. I asked him about it, and he says that it's some girl that I guess from some guy he used to be friends with, I guess his baby mama, and supposedly she's his best friend. And I'm like, dude, we've been together for how long, and we're married? I've never known about this girl. She didn't come to our wedding. Who is this person that's supposed to be your best friend? Because you know all of my friends, and I thought I knew all of your friends. And, she kept, bringing up stuff, different arguments we had. She knew where I worked, the city that I worked in, all kinds of stuff. And he just kept saying, no, we didn't do anything. You sure? Because it sure does seem like we did.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're in, March? And we're still having issues because I'm trying to figure out, do I stay for my kids? Do I stay for myself? Or do I just leave it alone? And listening to her, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should just try.
Wow.
I don't know.
I think look, I always think that everything happens for a reason, cliche, I know, but you're going through that and you heard her say that, and maybe you should take a moment, because what she was trying to say was, let's say your husband is cheating, but he's not trying to do it to hurt you. He's doing it for some other reason, and trying to figure out what that reason is may be more beneficial than emotionally reacting to something else because you do have kids, right? So,
Right.
You still haven't determined whether or not for sure he's not admitted to cheating yet?
No, he says that he did it. And I like a small part of me, I really do believe him because she wouldn't even answer. And I just feel like if I hit up another female and I'm like, hey, I slept with your husband, like, I'm going to give receipts. Like, I will let you know everything. She wouldn't even allow me to, like, you know, even, like, call her on the phone while he was there. He wouldn't even call her. So I'm not exactly sure. I would say that I'm sure that he spent a lot of time with her, but I cannot, like, honestly tell you, like, yes, right, I think they slept together.
Why don't you take the advice Daniela gave and in your own way use it for the moment to say to your husband, this is not going to break us, but I want to get to the root of what's going on. And if it happened or it didn't happen, let's talk about it. And if it did or didn't, let's talk about why. But I'm not going to let it break us. Because maybe that's a way to try and take a step in the direction of keeping it together.
I think that's a good idea. Because I honestly thought about doing the Ryan's Roses, but he listens to it with me in the morning. So I'm like, that's not going to work. He's not going to fall for that.
All right. Well, I think you should not let it break yet and see if you can get, really to the root of what's going on.
Exactly.
Dee, I'm glad you called.
I think that's what I need. I need that. So that's the only way I'm going to be able to get over it.
All right. Well, keep us posted, and thank you for listening.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I mean, the woman does know a lot, but maybe there's nothing going on. But I also think that Daniela was on the air while Dee was going through this for the Dee to not give up yet.
It is interesting.
To be in that situation. So it just
you gotta just sit.
burns
You gotta
doesn't it?
sit down. It's all about communication. It's all about like you said.
Sissany,
No,
you say that. You say that. It's so impossible.
like
sometimes.
what you just said. Getting down to the root of it.
I know.
There's something deeper than why people cheat. It's like, what is it in your relationship that's lacking?
And it's so hard to be mature enough to do that.
Yeah.
And not just react
Absolutely.
emotionally. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So this is a public service. If you think something is going wrong in your relationship and you want to get to the bottom of it, then the process is sum it up in an email and send it over to us here, and we'll try and figure it out for you and at least get you on there to see if you can get some answers. Ryan and Sissany, here we go. My husband talks in his sleep. He always has, but recently he keeps mentioning another woman and their children.
Whoa.
He says things like, come on, Sarah, let's get the kids and go. That's a pretty full sentence for being asleep. I've heard people who talk in their sleep, but they generally mumble.
Yeah,
a lot.
mumbling.
I've asked him about it. He says he has no idea what I'm talking about, but I hear it loud and clear. I'd like to find out who Sarah is.
Wow.
All right, we can just make the call. Don't know if we need much information. Gabby, how are you?
Hi, good, thanks, and you?
I'm okay, thank you. So how long have you been married?
6 years.
6 years. And does your husband generally talk in his sleep?
He always kind of like mumble and stuff, but this is actually the first time that I heard him like saying something, you know?
And do you know of a Sarah in your life?
No, not really. No, not at all.
It's interesting that he's talking about kids, too.
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
I have two little children, so that's why it's so weird, because he just not only says like a woman's name, he also says like, let's go, Sarah, and I'll bring the kids or something like that. You know, it's like talking about a family.
I'm stumped by that.
And it continues night after night, or?
No, it is. It has been a couple of nights throughout the week, so yeah.
And Gabby not close to Sarah. Like, it's not like Gabrielle or Gabe.
No.
It's just not close.
Yes. Or Maggie.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Maggie's not even close to Sarah.
That's true.
All right. So we're going to offer him some roses and find out what we can find out. Gabby, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call and Kiss FM.
Okay, and Sissany's going to offer him some roses. Let's find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Justin.
Yeah, this is him. Who's this?
Hi, Justin. My name is Joyce. I'm calling from JJ's Flowers. We're actually a new flower shop here in Cypress. How are you doing this morning?
I'm all right.
Good. Well, we're trying to get the word out of our new shop, so we're giving away free flower arrangements, and they're actually made up of mostly red roses. They're absolutely free. And is there anybody that you'd like to send them to today? They can be out by lunchtime, and I don't need any credit card information from you. They're absolutely free. We're just trying to get the word out.
Oh, that's a neat little way to go about it. Yeah, I can think of someone.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So I just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can write a quick note, too.
Yeah, certainly. Can the note say, enjoy these because I was thinking of you and I love you?
And who are they to?
They're to Gabby. She's my wife.
Gabby?
You write Gabs? That's what I call her.
Gabs. Cute.
Gabs.
Enjoy these. What was it again?
Because I was thinking of you and I love you.
Thinking of you.
That's really cool. Thanks for that. Was I just randomly chosen or something?
Yeah, we're doing random people that we're calling every week.
Oh.
Could you hang on 1 second, actually? Thanks.
Sure.
Gabby?
Yeah.
Hey, he's on hold. Do you want us to just hang up and say we'll call him back and then you can explain this to him, or do you want me to say something to him?
Oh my God.
Hurry.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I love him.
Yes.
Yes, what?
Let's talk to him now.
Oh. You do it.
Me.
All right, hold on. Hello, Justin?
Hi, yeah, this is Justin.
Hey, yeah, I know. It's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and Sissany is here with me.
Hello.
This is a contest that we're doing where we're calling different spouses and things like that for stuff. And we've got your wife, Gabby, on the line.
Hi, honey.
Gab?
So we're doing this thing where we reveal funny things that spouses do. It's called spousal arousal. And
well, there's no problem there, let me tell you.
Yeah,
no. Hey, Justin.
Then we're doubling up the prize. So she just was telling us a really cute story that you talk in your sleep.
Oh my God, Gab, did you tell him that?
Yeah. And so it's like you say things like, I don't embarrass you, but you say things like, come on, Sarah, let's get the kids and go. Who's Sarah?
I have no idea. I mean, I've had friends that are Sarah in high school.
And do they have kids?
I mean, I think so. I follow them on Facebook, and I know one of my friends has kids. But like,
what's going on in these dreams? Like, what do you remember them?
What are you doing in the dreams?
I don't remember a lot of them. You know, I only hear about them whenever she says, "Oh, you were sleep talking. Who is Sarah?" Or
tough to remember some dreams. So, but there's no Sarah that you know that is part of not a dream.
I mean, I know Sarah's in my real life, but like in these dreams, like I don't really retain anything, and so I don't have like any particular face that matches my dream to like a real life Sarah. You know what I mean?
Well, this is also called Eyes for Wives, and so you just have your eyes for your wife, right?
Oh, dude, she's my one and only. We've been
that's why we're
years and
calling to celebrate. So, all right,
well, I love you, baby.
Awesome.
Yeah, listen, this has been great. Hey, Justin, we're gonna let you go and set Gabby up with all the stuff she needs so that we can celebrate you guys.
Oh well, thank you so much.
All right,
yeah, I love you, baby.
Honey, me too. I'll call you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye, Justin. Bye.
Okay.
My face is red and I'm stressed. I'm producing cortisol right now.
I think you played that off really well. Well, I don't think anybody was embarrassed. I think we're good.
Gabby, I think he's the best. I think he just has a problem sleep talking.
Yeah,
I know,
and he loves you.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so relieved.
Tell me about it. All right, well, let me get Patty to get you something to give to him so we can give away something and we'll double it up since he seems so good. Okay, hang on 1 sec. Patty! It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, as a last resort, if you think someone is cheating on you, then reach out to us and we'll try and get to the bottom of it. That's the bottom line. Send us the email, ryan@kissfm.com. We'll read the email, try and get you on the phone. And that's where we're going to start with Mary in Whittier. Mary, thanks for coming on with us. We appreciate you being vulnerable to do this.
Hi, thank you.
So let's get into this woman. You ran into an old friend from high school. Long story short, something was going on with her, and you said you can come stay with us. And you're there with your husband, right? And is she married as well?
No, she's not married. She has a boyfriend. I guess the guy who's her baby's father, and they were having problems after I ran into her and we started getting close again and hanging out and talking and my husband and I are actually we were actually trying to have a baby and we've been struggling, but I haven't lost hope. So we actually turned our garage into kind of a studio apartment. And we hoped that, when I did get pregnant and we hired a nanny or, someone to come and stay with us and take care of the baby, they could stay there and they'd have, living space. So I offered that to Andrea. I told her that she could stay there and I knew she was struggling so much and I just really, I wanted to help her out. She's a single mom. I mean, her baby is so little and so cute, and I just felt like it was the right thing to do.
Well, which is wonderful and heartfelt. Now let's move towards the problem, and that is, you were telling me in your email that your husband would start coming home a little earlier in the evening, and you would walk in on them drinking and talking in the backyard?
Well, it wasn't ever anything, wild or inappropriate or anything. I would just come home, and he's an auto mechanic, so he sometimes has to stay super late because people bring their cars up to work and whatever it means. And he would always tell me, "Oh, well, it's a really slow week, honey. It's a slow week this week." And I was tired. I'm just blowing off some steam. They would have like one or two beers. It wasn't like heavy alcohol or anything, and they never seemed. I just thought it was kind of weird, but I thought, well, maybe they're just kind of getting to know each other, which is good. She's going to be living with us.
But you're vibing. You're getting a bad vibe.
Yeah, but it's just strange because I think, we never did that. Of course, we're trying to have a baby right now.
So, Mary, you walk in on them. They're having a drink. They're talking. He gets home from work early, and then here's the real catalyst. She got her stuff and left abruptly recently.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't respond to you reaching out to her.
Right. She just texted me one day and said, "Hey, thanks for everything. I found a place. I'll see you soon."
Did she explain why she left abruptly?
No. She just said, that's it. It was just the most simple text. And I was so, I was really hurt by that because I thought that I had done everything I could to be a good friend. And she just said, "I found a place. Thanks. And I'll talk to you soon." And I texted her back. She never responded. And then I think she blocked me on Facebook or something because I went to try and maybe message her or find her on Facebook, and I can't find her.
So what I've gathered, Ellen, is friend comes in, friend moves in, something Mary thinks is going on with her friend and her husband, and the reason she believes is because the friend abruptly left.
Right.
And that's what we're going to try and find out. What is the... Andrea, that's her name. Okay, Andrea is the friend. So let's find out if he sends the roses to his wife, Mary, Andrea, or somebody else. So what I've gathered, Ellen, is friend comes in, friend moves in, something Mary thinks is going on with her friend and her husband, and the reason she believes is because the friend abruptly left.
Right.
And that's what we're going to try and find out. What is the... Andrea, that's her name. Okay, Andrea is the friend. So let's find out if he sends the roses to his wife, Mary, Andrea, or somebody else. Patty's here. Patty's going to offer your husband some roses. We're going to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
How long have you been married?
We've been married for about a year and a half.
Okay, and Andrea is is your friend's name?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good luck, Mary.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to John?
Yeah, this is John. How can I help you?
John, hi, my name's Patty. I'm calling from Flowers for Everyone here in downtown Whittier. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing well, doing well.
Thank you so much for taking my call. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge. You can send them to whoever you want, maybe in the 40-mile radius with a free delivery.
And this is completely free? There's no catch or nothing?
No, I'm not going to ask you for any credit card information or your billing address. The only thing I do ask is if you can just go and refer me to your friends and family. I can email you or mail you some coupons that you can just, maybe pass them out whenever you hear anybody saying that they need flowers.
Oh, okay. Do I give you the address or?
Yeah, let's start with the name. Who's getting the roses?
Okay, these are going to be for Andrea.
I'm sorry?
Andrea.
Andrea? I thought you didn't know where she lived, John.
John, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay. I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio.
Hi, John.
Why are you sending her flowers? I knew you were doing. I knew something was happening. Why are you sending her flowers? I haven't been able to talk to Andrea in weeks. How do you know where she lives?
She texts me. She texts me.
Hey, John, let me save you. John, let me save you a little bit of time here. You just sent flowers to this woman that's staying at your house. Why are you messing around on your wife with Andrea? What's going on, John?
No. I'm not messing around behind my wife's back at all. No. I feel bad for this girl. She's got a little kid. She's going through this breakup. I felt
John,
bad.
come on.
What were you going to say on the note, John, before Mary stopped you?
I don't know. Just, good luck with everything and hope you pull through it, stuff like that.
Are you cheating on your wife?
No. I don't cheat on my wife. I don't like that kind of stuff.
Do you think it's appropriate? Is it appropriate though for you to be hanging out in the backyard with this other woman having a beer, and then the woman leaves abruptly? Why did she leave abruptly? Was there something that you did? Did you freak her out? Maybe you scared her off.
No. She found a place to move in. She had to get in there.
Are you visiting her over there to make sure she's okay?
No.
And how do you know all of that? How do you know all of that, but your wife doesn't?
Right.
It's her friend. Why is she not telling?
She wasn't even responding to Mary.
No, I don't know. I maybe her text didn't go through or something.
No, if she's been communicating with you, John, then you're going to get her on the phone. You're going to get her on the phone, and we're going to go to the house, and we're going to figure out what's going on and talking to her, because if nothing's going on and she seems comfortable communicating with you, then she better be ready to talk to me about where she's gone and where she left to. I mean, she was at our house, okay? And you didn't even think to tell me that she texted you? How do you know all of this? You know I've been looking for her. You know I've been trying to find her, and you haven't said anything to me. And I don't know where you've been these past couple of weeks that you don't come home. And you know that we're the ones who are trying to have a family, and you know how I feel about it, and you don't think to send me roses? How does that make any sense, John? I'm so sorry, Ryan.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is happening. John, we think you're lying to us, to be honest with you. I don't really need much time to think about this, but I just don't believe you. I don't think your wife believes you. And you're having dialogue with this woman who's her friend. It's not right. It's just not right. I'm going to put you both on hold for a second.
Okay.
Mary. All right, hold on, Mary.
Hang in there, Mary.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It says, Dear Ryan, my husband became a driver for a ride-share company. Mm-hmm. After he was laid off. I was not, and still am not, okay with it because I hear all these stories of crazy drunk women in the car. We agreed he would only work during the day, and it had been going well until I logged on to his app for the company and noticed he's only been driving to and from one location. Ooh. The address is downtown L.A., and it just doesn't seem right to me. He is acting strange as well, but can you please help me get to the bottom of it? Adriana, Boyle Heights. Who's downtown? Adriana, who's downtown that it could be? Do you have any idea who's downtown?
I have no idea.
No idea who might be at this location?
No clue. I know it's an apartment building. I don't know anybody who lives there, and I don't know why on earth he'd be going there every single day.
But is he going there and staying there, or going there, picking somebody up and taking them somewhere?
Yeah, like, what did you see?
No. So he does a drive there every day. He's picking somebody up, and then he drops somebody off there at the end of the day, too.
It's like someone's personal shuttle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also saw him take
like pick somebody up there, drive over to the Marriott one day in downtown LA, and then after going to the Marriott, going straight back to the first place.
It wouldn't make a lot of sense, because if he's out trying to make some dough, he'd be making more runs.
Yeah.
Throughout the course of the day with all that time, right?
No, that's exactly.
You have been together how long? How long have you been married?
We have been married 7 years.
And how many kids do you have, if any?
3 little babies.
Adriana, I'm going to have Sissany call and offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. You know what I'm saying? Because that could tell us a lot. Figure out who's downtown. That's what you want to know. So
She said it was an apartment building.
What name are you going to be?
I'm going to be Marissa.
Okay, where are you calling from?
Trendy Flowers.
Trendy Flowers. Okay. All right, Adriana, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, good luck. We want to be very quiet until we can get some information here, all right?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, sis.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Robert?
This is him.
Hi, Robert. My name is Marissa. I'm actually calling from Trendy Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How you doing?
Hi. I'm calling because, you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses, and you can send them to anybody today. I don't need any billing information from you. These are totally free. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and maybe you can write a little note.
What's the catch?
There's no catch. Honestly, I would love for you to refer me to your friends and family for the holidays and stuff like that, but I don't need any billing info from you. It's just completely free. So is there anybody you want to send them to?
And they're totally free.
Totally free, I promise. They'll receive them this afternoon.
All right. Let's go with Miss Daisy.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Miss Daisy. MISSDAI.
Miss Daisy. Okay, and then what would you like to write on the note?
Let's go with thank you for everything.
Thank you. Say that again?
Thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah.
Robert, who the hell is Miss Daisy?
Robert, I need you to know it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is your wife, Adriana. Who's Daisy?
What? This is none of your business.
No, this is your wife has asked us to call
pardon?
you. Your wife has asked us to call you. So who are you sending the flowers to? That's all. That's just a simple question.
This is it's a woman that I was picking up, and it's a client.
Okay, look, Robert, in the interest of time and just everybody here, you sent flowers to someone that wasn't your wife, right?
Yes.
Okay, now who was that person?
She's an older lady, Adriana. She's a widow. She just lost her husband.
She's an older lady, like what, like 70, 80?
No, late 30s. I don't know, maybe late 30s, early.
Are you kidding me?
How is that older?
It's older. It's older than us.
Where does she live? This older woman.
She lives downtown.
Okay, and so you go and do what downtown?
I pick her up. She's just lost her husband. She needed a driver, and she's super nice, but she's really fragile right now, and she needed a driver. And I said, okay, look, I will drive you, but I want business every day. And so she basically has hired me as her personal driver. She contacts me every day, and I pick her up, take her where she needs to go. There is nothing, absolutely, this is not what it is.
But you can't make any more runs or make any more money in between the time that she's not using the car? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
She doesn't like driving anymore, okay?
I got that, but why can't you? I mean, you're not doing other runs, so that seems like you're taking money out of your own pocket.
She's given me a very good.
Is she giving you extra cash? Oh, well, let's not get into that. Just listen, Robert, tell me this.
Yeah.
Are you cheating on your wife?
Absolutely not. I would never do that. All right, I've got 3 kids.
Why wouldn't you tell me about this? Like, if that's the case, why wouldn't you tell me? That seems like something that I should know. We agreed you were only going to do pickups during the day, so you don't have to deal with any crazy drunk chicks, anybody trying to get on you at night. But here you are saying every single day with some woman.
Yeah, one woman. Okay, I'm not making.
That doesn't make it better that you're spending every single day with someone that's not some woman that isn't me.
Babe,
you should have told me about this
scenario. How is this going to look? Right? She tips me in cash. Okay, we need the money.
So are you seeing the money, though, Adriana? Because if you're seeing some money here, maybe he's telling the truth. Are you seeing any extra money coming in?
Not extra money. It's. I mean, I guess maybe if she's just like taking over the regular rides that he would have for a day. But in that case, like, why is he taking all of the rides with the same person? You know,
hey, that's
like
better.
if he's going to make the same amount of money, then why does he have to spend all day with this woman?
Robert, we just need to know if you're telling the truth. Are you cheating or not?
I would never cheat on my wife.
All right. I don't know what to say, Adrian. I think you're going to have to look at him in the eye and see if he's telling the truth on your own. I'm going to gavel him now for calling a 38 older woman.
Oh, God.
Like, that's my biggest issue. Good luck to the two of you. Right? Oh, I'm thinking he's driving Miss Daisy around.
That's what I thought.
38.
He's like 38.
Older
We're like,
woman.
what?
It's time for Ryan's Roses. We got an email from Jennifer in Culver City. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I went into my husband's camera roll to find a photo of us at my cousin's wedding last year. I remembered he took it on his phone. As I was scrolling through, I found sexy photos of a woman, like dozens of them. The same woman, tons of cleavage and side boob, and in a thong. Apparently, she has been sending them to him for like 6 months. I'm so angry. Jennifer, thanks for coming on with us.
Hey, thank you.
Hi. So do you have any idea who this woman is?
I have no idea who this woman is. I just have seen her photos. She is not familiar to me. It was so random to see that in his phone.
Now, were they photos that she has taken for sure that she's sending?
I mean, they look like sexy poses. You know, like maybe she was taking a selfie. I mean, it's normal for me to go through his phone. I mean, he'll be cooking and be like, hey, can you send this text for me? You know, it's not odd for me to go looking for a specific picture. So when I saw this, I was just like, what the heck?
Jennifer, how long have you been married?
We've been married for 4 years, and we actually have a little girl, Olivia.
Okay, hold on for 1 second. We're going to try and call your husband next here on Kiss FM. Time for Ryan's Roses. We've got Jennifer on the line here in Culver City. She's found on her husband's camera roll very provocative pictures of another woman, like this thing he's receiving for like 6 months. So clearly someone's sending him photos that they shouldn't be sending him. Now the question is he actually having an affair with this woman? You don't know who the woman is, you said.
No, it was just a shock to see that. It's not somebody that's in our circle. I've never seen this person before.
Okay.
And I've never seen text messages other than these photos.
All right, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name, whatever your husband's name is, on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call him now and see what we can find out. Be very quiet. We're going to offer him some roses, and then we'll tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Rick.
This is Rick.
Hi, Rick. My name is Quinn. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. We're actually a flower shop, and we service the Culver City area. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Great. Thank you for asking. So, look, I'm trying to promote my business, and doing that at the start of this new year has been a little difficult. So what we're doing is we're offering a chance for local residents to receive a dozen red roses that are absolutely free. Is that something that you'd be interested in? We can send them out to anybody that you'd like today. We don't need any cash or credit card info or anything like that. They're free.
They're totally free? There's no catch or anything like that?
We just ask that you promote us to friends and family if you like our arrangements, and that's how we're trying to spread our business, just word of mouth. So we can start with the name of the person you'd like to send them to.
Oh, okay, sure. You could just send them to my house. Do you need my address?
Yeah, we can get to that in just a second. Why don't we start with the name?
Well, just send them to my house, to my home.
You don't want to send them to anybody specific?
I mean, I guess if you can put my wife and my daughter's name on there, that's who I'm going to give them to.
Okay, great. What are their names?
Jennifer and Olivia.
Jennifer and Olivia. Did you want to put anything on the note? Or want me to leave it blank?
You could just put, I love you both very much.
I love you both very much. Okay.
Hey, Rick, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Jennifer, on the line, who you just sent the flowers to, along with your daughter, Olivia. How you doing, Rick?
Good. I'm sorry. What's going on?
Well, to tell you the truth, Jennifer has reached out to us to try and find out why you're getting pictures sent to you from a woman showing cleavage and other things on your phone for the last 6 months.
I thought this was about flowers.
It is that too, but Jennifer, why don't you tell Rick what's going on?
Hey, babe. I was looking in your phone the other day, and I saw, sexy pictures of some woman in your phone. Is somebody, sexting you?
Are we on the radio?
We are. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. So who's sending you the photos?
No one, honey. No one is sending me any photos.
Then why do you have these pictures in your phone?
They're just it's just a swimsuit model. It's not anybody. I don't know that person at all. That's just it's just a generic.
Somebody you follow on Instagram? Do you talk to this person on Instagram? Or
no, I don't.
Media?
I don't talk to this person at all. I don't know who this person is at all. I just found some pictures of a girl in a bikini. I don't know that person at all. Their name or anything. Yes.
Seriously, come on. Who is she?
Why would you save them to your phone?
Honey, I promise, I do not know this person whatsoever.
Understand. Why do you need these pictures? Why would you download pictures of some random lady?
Do you really want to talk about this on the radio? Is this?
What do you mean? I'm confused.
You give me a hard time about looking at. And so I've just.
Oh my god! Okay, no. I don't want to hear anymore.
All right. Well, Jennifer and Rick. Rick, you're not cheating on your wife. You're just looking at provocative pictures of other women for fun.
God. That's what guys. When you're doing your guy thing.
Okay.
Okay. God, no more.
All right. Well, Jennifer, I'm gonna let Rick. I will let you both go. Actually, at this point, I think that you know everything you need to know from here on out. It's on you. Okay.
Oh my
Honey,
God!
I'm not cheating on you at all. At all. I promise. I swear.
All right. Well, you guys, good luck with everything. Okay. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Jennifer. Thanks for reaching out. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. Whew.
So I mean, look.
I mean,
he was letting it all out, wasn't he? He was not holding anything back.
And he sent her the flowers.
He sent her the flowers and his daughter. The guy's looking at other, pictures of whatevers.
For his alone time. I mean, maybe just don't save them to your camera roll, Rick, and then all would be okay.
Well, who knows when he gets his alone time, right? He just needs to have him handy.
He finds the content.
Gotta have him handy.
This is a man that knows what he wants.
So do you care? Would you care, Sisney?
I would be a little weirded out if Michael had him saved on his camera roll next to pictures of AZ and Max.
Yeah, that's
That's
probably true. Oh, God. We had Rick and Jennifer on a few minutes ago for Ryan's Roses. And let me just tell you, I got very uncomfortable. Not because he was cheating, I don't think, but because he had saved pictures of, he said swimsuit models, right?
Right.
On his phone
Mm-hmm.
for when he wants to, he had an expression I can't remember, but it stood out to me.
His guy time. He called it
for
his
guy
alone
time.
guy time.
Yeah, his guy time. He wanted to have, but they're on his camera roll. His wife saw them. And he's like, no, this isn't someone sending it to me. I don't know who this is. I just pulled them off, Instagram. Yeah. And I've got them saved to my camera roll for when I'm having guy time. And then he went on to say, you don't let me watch, or you don't like it when I watch other things, so this is what I have. Right. So anyway.
Other things.
Man. And Sisney made a good point. Look, a little weird to have them right next to the kids playing in the backyard on the same camera roll.
Exactly. Like, create an album.
Tanya, you've not blinked since, so I just curious to know what you're thinking.
I have a lot of thoughts because when I'm not married, so I don't know. Why do you need alone guy time when you're married and you can have that time with your wife?
Sometimes you're going to do it more than you do it.
Sisney's the best to answer this.
I just don't get it. And then also if the roles were reversed and she had a picture of a man like that on her phone, I don't think he'd like it very much.
Yeah, having the pictures on your actual phone, it would bother me.
Where would you prefer them, Sisney?
Don't have them. Yeah. I know Michael doesn't. So.
Or do you?
I do.
Or do you? So, Sisney, you don't think he's cheating, though, right?
I don't think he's cheating. He sounded really nerdy and innocent to me, honestly.
I don't think he's cheating either. I think he was very honest with us. Yeah. About what was going on. Elaine heard this too. Elaine, you don't think he's cheating?
No, I don't think he's cheating either.
So, what do you think he should be doing differently?
I mean, to me, it sounds like, kind of like what you guys were just saying. Like, really, do you have to have that picture of some unknown woman with cleavage right next to your kid? I think there could definitely be an album. And the other thing is, like, we're in this modern age where literally you could have, any hot, gorgeous woman at your fingertips in 2 seconds on the internet. Like, why do you have to save it right on your page?
Yeah, just pull it up in real time.
Exactly.
Look, lots of solutions here. It's a solutions-driven show. Thank you, Elaine, for calling.
Sure.
Okay, bye. All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. Nina is prepared to do just that. She's in Anaheim. Let me read the email that we got, and then we'll put her on. She says, Dear Ryan, I was going through my husband's iTunes music, and I saw a playlist titled Jessica's. It obviously threw me over the edge because there's a woman at the gym that he works out at that rubs me the wrong way by the name of Jessica. Sometimes they work out together in the same group. She's always flaunting her body and being obnoxious. I'm almost certain this Jessica on the playlist is Jessica from the gym. Let me get Nina. Well, Nina, thanks for coming on. It sounds like Jessica's always sort of rubbed you the wrong way.
Yeah, pretty much from the moment I met her.
So when you say they work out in the same group, are you always there, or do they do it without you sometimes? How's that work?
No, I'm more of a jogger outside. He likes to go to the gym, so he's the one that goes to like a class. He does like cardio classes. So
does she take the class? Is that what she does?
Yes.
Now, I mean, it's conceivable that you would have a workout partner and have a play. I don't know. Maybe if you worked out, I was just thinking if you played if they played the playlist in the class, right? So everyone in the class would have a playlist, and that would be Jessica's playlist. You see what I'm saying? Like it could be a playlist for the class. I could see that as a possibility.
But why would he have it on his phone? Why would he have it on his phone? Yeah.
That part I haven't figured out.
That's what I don't get. And it's her name. It's not like it's workout playlist.
Well, how naive is he if he's messing around with her to put a playlist with her name? I mean, if he's messing around, at least put a code name. How kind of dumb to put her name on the playlist. It almost makes me think there's nothing going on if he actually put her name on the playlist, you know?
I hope you're right, but I get such a bad feeling about her.
Well, you don't like her anyway. I mean, I could tell, like, she just drives you crazy. So, Nina, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call for Kiss FM.
Okay. So we're going to call him, and we're going to offer him the roses and try and find out who he sends them to, Jessica or anybody else, and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Edgar?
This is Edgar.
Hi, Edgar. My name is Rita. I'm calling from the Blooming Flower. We're actually a new flower shop here in Anaheim. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Look, I'm actually just calling because you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses today, and you can send them to anyone you want. I don't need any billing information from you. They're absolutely free. Just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note, and we can get those off by lunchtime if you'd like.
Sorry, I don't understand. Why am I getting free roses?
Because we're actually new in Anaheim. We're right on Ball Road, right off the 57. And we're just doing a promotion every day where we randomly select a few people to give them free roses. And hopefully, if, you like them, you can refer us to friends and family.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just
I
trying to.
saw you guys opening it. You're right next to, Disneyland, right?
Yeah, very, very close to Disneyland, right off the 57 before you get to Disneyland.
Sure. I'd like to send them to Jessica.
To Jessica. Okay. And then what would you like to put? Oh.
Nothing.
Edgar, is she with you right now?
Hello, Edgar. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that right now.
She hung up.
Was that you laughing?
I think that was on his line.
That's her. That's Jessica.
That's her?
She's with her right now. Yes.
Can you try him back? All right, try him back, girls. All right, we're going to try him back. So let's go back and rehash this because in my earphones, I was confused. So Nina, that was not you. There was another woman on the other line that was laughing when he said Jessica. You're thinking it was her because she laughed when he said Jessica.
Yes, because he said he's giving them to her.
Where do you think he is? Where's he supposed to be?
He's supposed to be like 6 hours, like San Francisco. He's only 6 hours away, supposedly, but I don't even know if that's true. He might be here.
All right. You got a problem here. We got a problem here. There's obviously, whether it's Jessica or not, there's a girl with him, and what's he supposed to be doing in San Francisco?
9-5.
He's selling salsa. He owns a salsa company. He goes all around the country and sells salsa, and he's gone all the time.
He sells salsa, like chips and salsa?
Yes.
Oh, hold on for a second. What's on line 5?
We're calling him back.
To an automatic voice message system.
So we just tried him back.
0.
Was not answering his phone. Can you hang on for a sec, Nina?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. There's another woman with him. He's on the road, supposedly selling salsa.
It's got to be her because when
it doesn't matter if it's her or not. He's with somebody else.
Yeah.
But when who could it be if it's not her? When he said her name, that's when she laughed, right?
She laughed and she said, "What are you sending me?"
I couldn't understand who was who. I thought it was Nina laughing for some weird reason.
Yeah, it was confusing.
Ryan's Roses. It's a revisit. On Fridays, by popular demand, we reach back out to some of the couples that have been on the show before and see if we can get an update. Find out, well, how did it go? I mean, when we last spoke to you, things weren't good. This was one of the most, this one I would say was one of the more open-ended ones because we just put them on a hold. It just got too crazy, got too intense. So Tiffany found a weird cell phone twice, once in her husband's gym bag, and then once in his car. He said it belonged to a work buddy, but Tiffany recognized the woman's face on the screensaver as a woman named Julie from his past. So we got him on the phone. We called him. He sent the flowers to the other woman from his past. Mm-hmm. The note said, "I got these, so I'm giving them to you." Well, we confronted him. He told us that Julie was a woman he dated in college. He said they broke up when she got pregnant.
Julie is somebody from my past, from college. All right, we dated for a year, junior year, beginning of senior year. She got pregnant, and we broke up, and that was it.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna need you to stop. Okay, just stop.
And that's when we took him off the air. We have him, Nick, on the line 8 months later. Nick, good morning, and thanks for coming back on.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me, Ryan.
Sure, bro. So, just so we understand, were you saying that you had a child with Julie and that Tiffany didn't know?
Tiffany didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, when this all came up, it was like Julie and I dated a long time ago, and we broke up, and I didn't know when we broke up that she was pregnant, and she had the baby, and then she came back to me years later and told me. And this is when Tiffany and I are now married.
Wow.
So I no, Tiffany didn't know.
Okay. So
and I was trying to work things out with
now,
Julie.
Last we spoke to you, we took you off the air because your wife was obviously in shock. What's happened since?
Well, I moved out, and we've started the process of splitting up, but we're still in touch, and I've been in touch with Julie too. I've been spending a lot of time with AJ and really trying to make that work, trying to be a dad to him, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. The only thing is that Tiffany is just, like I said, we're in touch, and
she's probably devastated because there was a secret.
Yeah.
Did you guys
And
still
not-
love each other when this all was
I
coming out?
still love her so much, and I don't like this is not. I'm going down this road that I know it doesn't feel right, but it also feels inevitable.
Yeah.
And she keeps telling me that she looks at AJ and she's saying things. Like, it's getting in my head. She's saying he doesn't look like me, and I mean, I don't think so. I think he looks,
Is there any chance? I know you've been down this path, I'm sure. Is there any chance that somehow over time you think Tiffany will be open to working it out with you?
Brian, I don't know, man. I want that to be the case, and I'll tell you this: I have learned so much in the last 8 months that I have to know the difference between something being real and something I want to be true. Like, I want it to work out with me and her, and I want her to understand it. Like, maybe we can all kind of be one of these weird, crazy modern families that make it work. But I know it really hurt her.
Yeah,
and I didn't mean to, but I know I did.
You could be, actually. It's just going to take time.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't happen when you were with her. It's just that she was taken by surprise by all of this.
Mm-hmm.
But now she's like, she sees me trying to spend time with AJ and like really forming that bond with my son and by extension with his mother, and that's just making it worse with Tiffany. She does not like that at all, and I understand why she doesn't like it, because Julie is my ex. We have a history, and I'm spending a lot of time with her, and it's like sincere emotional time.
Well, Nick, I will say this to you. I feel the heartfelt sincerity in your voice about where you are and what you're trying to do and what's happening. I do feel that, and we don't I'm going to say often, but we don't always feel that. Mm-hmm. When we're talking to people after. So, keep being the best guy you can be. All right?
That's all I can do.
All right, Nick.
That's
Thanks
all
for
I can
reaching
do.
back out to us.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Thanks for talking to me.
Okay, buddy. Bye. Yeah, what the thing is with him, he didn't cheat.
No.
This
He
was
didn't
all
do
something
anything
happened way
wrong.
back. So that's why I'm thinking, is there a chance Tiffany, once she gets through the shock of all of it, if they love each other, I almost want them to be together.
I know, me too.
But you guys are kind of missing the point. He wasn't honest with her from the beginning.
He didn't know.
No, he didn't know.
But she had to find the phones.
Oh, yeah,
and,
yeah.
use us to figure it out.
So that kind of sucked.
That sucks big time.
I wanted to not remember that part till you
I
brought it
forgot
up.
about that
Thanks.
part. Don't
Yeah,
forget.
right. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate you
But
calling.
he was also in shock. He didn't know how to handle it. But yeah, he should have gone to his wife from the very
Thanks for
beginning.
calling in, Tanya. Appreciate it.
I'm just saying, he's not innocent saint here.
I have hope for Nick. Maybe he and Tiffany will work it out. But Jada is on the phone. Jada, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hey, so I totally think he should do a DNA test.
You think Nick
why-
should do a DNA test, Nick, or the child? Wait,
Well,
Nick. right?
They both have to do it.
Both, yeah.
Right, they both have
Why?
to do it.
Because his ex said it was his, and he's trying to form the bond to be there as his dad.
Oh, how stupid is that? We don't know if she's some girl come and tell you, it's just absolutely stupid for him not to do a DNA test. Really,
I'm with you, Jada. I think that he should.
We will send this tape right over of your call.
All right.
He could do
Thanks.
23andMe, and that would clear it up.
Hey, guess who's giving those away? Sissany. She's got them to give away. Now it is a public service. It's time for Ryan's Roses. The email that we got says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went out for drinks with his friends. He took an Uber and he got home really late. I don't know why, but I felt this urge to check his Uber app, and the drop-off was where he said he went. But when the return trip home was from a completely different place, I started getting worried. It was a residential neighborhood. It looks like he ended up at someone else's house before coming home. Ooh. So he's been tracked by Uber. So he was picked up, gone somewhere else, then came home. And she wants to know, where was the pit stop? Krista, we read your email. Thanks for coming on. We are curious. Do you have any ideas, any guesses as to where he stopped in this neighborhood?
No, I have no idea.
Could he have dropped someone off, a buddy?
No, he took Ubers. So he took an Uber to the bar, and so I don't understand how this Uber ended up in a residential area, bringing him back home.
Okay. How long have you been together?
2 years.
Do you have kids?
We have one kid.
So he went out, he came back, but along the way he stopped somewhere. Is that the gist?
Yeah, he went out and then he came back from a different place. So
he somehow got to that house, not in his Uber. Maybe someone else paid for the Uber.
Okay. And I don't know. I'm just really concerned right now. I feel like maybe he went home with someone from the bar, or
and then got out. Okay, all right. When he came home, what did he say to you?
Well, he got home super late, which was kind of weird because usually he doesn't stay out quite that late. But it was like 2:30 or something when he came home, and he didn't say anything. I was just kind of like, "Wow, you're home so late." And it wasn't until the next day when I checked the Uber app that I was like, "Oh, where did he come home from?"
Okay. Well, I have enough. We're going to call him in a sec. Hang on. About to make this call to Krista's husband. So he went out in an Uber, went to this place, drinks. Then he came home. But when she looked at the Uber receipt, he came home from a different place. He didn't Uber to the bar to the home. He Ubered to the bar, got to another home, and then came from a different address home. She thinks he had a pit stop with a woman, maybe. That's really what this is about. So let's find out. Krista, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
We are going to call him. Sisney's going to offer him some roses. I want you to stay very quiet until we come in on the air, but she is going to find out who is top of mind, who he wants to send them to, and then we want to hear what he says on the card. So let's all stay quiet until we hear what he writes on the card. Very important. All right, Krista?
Yes.
Okay, good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Mark?
Yeah, this is me.
Hi, this is Andrea. I'm calling from the Fancy Florist. We're a new flower shop here in Brea. How you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm good. Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. So we're celebrating our grand opening. We're right by the mall, across the street from the Cheesecake Factory. You know where that is?
Yeah, of course.
So we're celebrating by giving away a free dozen red roses that you can actually send to anybody that you'd like today. They're absolutely free. Before you hang up on me, I don't need any credit card info or billing info. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Fancy Florist, you said?
The Fancy Florist, yeah.
Wow, thanks so much, yeah.
Okay, so who would you like to send these to? I just need the name.
Oh, yeah. Please send them to Krista.
Krista. Okay, what would you like to put on the card?
You can just write love you.
Love you. Oh, cute. Who's Krista?
That's my wife.
That's your wife. That's cute. Okay, love you. And then,
Hi, Mark. Hey,
Yes.
it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Thank you for not hanging up for a second. We have your wife, Krista, on the line.
Hey, Mark.
Oh, hi. Hey, honey.
And Krista
What's going on?
wanted us to call you because she honestly is concerned that maybe something. So the other night you went out in an Uber and went to some bar and had some drinks, and then you came home, but you came home from not the bar. You came home from another residential location on the Uber receipt. Krista told us all this. Can you explain that to her?
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry I hadn't told you that, honey. As you know, like, we were heading to Buffalo Wild Wings. We went there, and everybody from work was there. And Becky was there. My boss was there, and she drank them. I think she just had like a terrible week. She drank the most out of all of us, and we didn't want her driving, of course, but she had driven there. She had her car there. So me and Carlos, we decided we would drive her car to her house and just drop it off. We didn't go inside or anything. If that's what you were worried about, and I just took the Uber home from there. I had only had like 2 drinks. Don't worry, I was safe.
Why didn't you just call her an Uber?
Oh, I mean, I think we were doing her a favor, It's like I didn't want her car to be left there, her to be inconvenienced, and I felt good enough to drive. So we had all taken an Uber there, I'm sorry.
do you not believe him, Krista?
I don't know. It's just like a little bit weird. Like, I'm just a little bit uncomfortable with the fact, like, first of all, why is your boss such a lush? And why, I don't know. I just, it seems like she's not very responsible at all. Like, just driving to a bar and getting wasted and then expecting you. Like, did she want you to drive her home? Did she ask you specifically? Like, what was the deal?
I totally understand that. I definitely think she's an irresponsible person. Sorry to have said that on the radio. But for me, I'm me. I'm a caretaker. I always want to take care of people. She didn't. I will be honest. She didn't ask me to. I offered again because I felt like I was safe to drive.
Krista, do you know the address that's on the Uber receipt?
Yeah, it's.
All right, hold on, Mark. What's your boss's address?
Oh, I don't know. She had given it to me. I don't.
Okay,
I mean,
maybe Krista, you can check that work off the air and see if it all matches up. But
absolutely,
Mark, thank you for talking with us. Krista, thank you for reaching out to us. We're gonna leave it to you guys to sort out. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Well, that's legit.
You believe him?
100%. He's legit. There's no doubt. I love what he did.
I don't love that he didn't just tell his wife in the morning, though.
Well, what's there to tell?
I don't know.
He's
say,
just
I mean, Michael and I tell each other everything, even just the story alone. Like, oh my gosh, you won't believe how drunk so and so got last night. I had to drive them home. Blah blah blah.
But sometimes guys don't like to talk. Like they're not talkers. They're just doers. Just doers, not talkers. Just do. Not talkers.
You, not a talker.
I didn't say me. I said some guys.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Cincinnati, I went to the jewelry store to get my ring resized that my husband got me for Christmas. But when they pulled up the account, the girl there noticed that he had purchased earrings that same day.
Okay.
Now, if he were all by himself, he wouldn't even have gotten into this. She says, I never got the earrings. I was really surprised and even asked if she was sure she was pulling up the correct account, and she showed me. He did buy earrings with the same credit card. I'm gutted, Sonia.
Well, there's a few things to consider here. Maybe he bought the ring and the earrings, but he hasn't given her the earrings. He could be holding on to them.
Sonia?
Yeah.
Sonia, thanks for coming on. So we just read this story, and it's very interesting to me. So you go to the jewelry store to get your ring resized, and then you find out that your husband has been there earlier that day to buy earrings for someone else. Sissany thinks optimistically, that maybe he was buying earrings for you and going to give them to you on another occasion. What about that?
I mean, to be honest, I guess that's a possibility. The ring itself, I haven't received a gift from him. I mean, we've been married 13 years, and it's been a really long time since he's gotten me anything. So the ring itself was a surprise. I'm just surprised he would spend more money because it was, the ring wasn't cheap.
Right.
And it's not a standard thing that he would get you jewelry.
No, I mean...
Do you know if he just got a bonus at work or...
No.
Okay, Sonia, let's not belabor this. We're going to come back and we're going to call him and see if we can find out. Maybe we can get to the bottom of it. Let's be hopeful. Maybe he's buying something else for you and he's not giving it to you yet. That's likely. Okay? Hang on 1 second.
I hope so.
I think so. I think it is likely. Let's come back. We're going to make the call now. If you're just getting to us, you didn't miss anything yet because we haven't called, but she went to the jewelry store. Her husband, who never buys jewelry, gave her this ring for Christmas. So she goes to get it resized and the jeweler says, did you like the earrings? And she says, what earrings? Husband buy earrings as well? No, I didn't get any earrings. So did he buy earrings for another woman or did he buy earrings to give to her at a later date? That's what I'm hopeful for. Sonia, I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, I give you my permission to call on Kiss FM.
So, Sonia, we're going to call him. If you could be very quiet until we find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Good luck. I'm hopeful.
Hello?
Hi, is this Eric?
This is.
Hi, Eric. I'm calling from Corona Blooms. My name is Melissa, and we're a new flower shop here on Main Street. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So the reason I'm calling is because we're having a great promotion right now, and we'd love to offer you a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody. They're absolutely free.
Okay. Just cause?
Yeah, so basically we're choosing people at random every week, and you've been selected today to send them to anybody that you'd like. We don't need credit card info, any billing info, any info at all from you at all. Just the name of the person that you want to send them to and a note.
Okay. I guess send them to Natalie.
Natalie? Okay.
And the note can say, thinking of you as always.
Thinking of you as always. Cool. Okay. Who's Natalie? Is that your girlfriend or something?
What was that?
Is Natalie your girlfriend?
She's just somebody that is in my life.
Someone special.
Eric?
Hello?
Eric, who is Natalie?
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know that your wife, Sonia, is on the line, and she asked the right question.
Eric, who is Natalie?
Eric?
What's going on?
Who is Natalie?
You just gave flowers to a woman named Natalie, and I want to know who that is.
Oh.
Who is Natalie?
Eric,
can you hear the sound of our voices?
Can we talk about this?
We're trying to, but you have to respond.
Not over the radio. Can we? I don't know.
Is this the same person that you gave the earrings to?
What earrings?
I went to get my ring resized, and apparently you bought earrings also that I didn't get, so I'm wondering who you gave them to.
Hello?
Eric, can you just answer the question?
Can we just talk about this like later, like when I get home? Can we talk about this?
I don't know that I can wait that long, to be honest, because I've been carrying this with me all week.
I am.
Listen to your wife's voice. I mean, you owe her the truth.
I'm sorry. I can't do this right now. I can't do this over. I can't.
So, Eric, can we take this to assume that you did buy some earrings for another woman, and that woman is Natalie that you're always thinking about, or whatever?
I just want to talk to my wife later. Okay, when I get home.
That's fair. I think that's fair. Eric, Sonia, I don't know what else to do. He wants to talk to you off the air, and we're going to let him do that.
Okay.
All right. Eric is gone. Sonia?
Yeah.
In our experience, that kind of hesitation, this man sent flowers to another woman, you got a real problem here, unfortunately.
No.
I had no idea. I'm completely blindsided.
Do you know anybody named Natalie?
No. I mean, we have 3 kids, you know.
Oh my gosh. My heart just breaks for you, Sonia. I'm so sorry.
Well, thank you.
Sonia, the only thing I could say is at least you have information now, okay? So good luck with that information, and let us know if you need anything, all right?
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, what's up with him?
He's just got, the jig is up. He got caught.
But he froze.
Yeah, because he just...
I thought he hung up, and he was still there.
He didn't see it coming. He had nothing to say. He didn't have an out.
Guilty, right?
Yeah.
We heard from Sonia minutes ago, who's married to Eric, who's speechless because he was caught sending roses to Natalie on the note saying, thinking of you as always. And I say, this is the year of a seat at the bar, a Vespa, and a bike. These are all things that you can do by yourself.
It's so lonely.
Maybe that's what we need, because there's too much drama in pairs. So
I do think, I'm a big believer that you should love yourself before you love anybody else.
I can say I've been at that one bar stool and ordered off the menu.
Right.
It's not
I have
so
too.
bad.
It was lonely for me. I was single for 5 years before I met Michael.
I feel like you're someone who needs someone around
I'm codependent?
a lot. I'm not saying it, but yeah.
I gotta read that book, Codependent No More.
Whereas I'm just saying maybe we can be happy by ourselves.
It's true.
Thank you, Los Angeles.
The year
and
of
Orange
one.
County. The year of one.
That's a great book title.
Let's get to, oh boy, Patty's already got a book deal. Let's get to Trina. Trina, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
How are we?
Oh, better than she is. My goodness.
Trina, tell me about Sonia and Eric. Eric sent roses to Natalie, and then he just froze in his tracks. They're married. They've got kids. Go ahead.
I am sick to my stomach for Sonia because I just feel like there is a major issue in today's society right now, and I don't know what it is. I'm just sick to my stomach for her. It's one thing to be married and just be married, but then to have a whole family and think that you can just have this. I mean, he's obviously cheating on her. I mean, 1,000%. No doubt. I'm just clever. It's happened to me, and I've been approached by married men. So I just know that this is literally an epidemic. I feel like, I don't even know. I feel like the percentage of men that don't cheat is 2% or something bizarre.
We can't. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Thank you. It is not fair.
Because I look at Sissany and Michael. They have an amazing relationship. But Trina, you do make a point. This guy is cheating. Thank you for calling. He is cheating. Sonia, because he went to the jewelry store. He bought earrings apparently for another woman. And Sonia said, hey, the earrings, who are they for? Listen to him freeze.
Can we just talk about this later? When I get home? Can we talk about this?
I don't know that I can wait that long, to be honest, because I've been carrying this with me all week.
Let me grab Robin, good morning.
Hi.
Well, hello. So he sounds like the world's worst husband, you say?
Oh, my gosh. The world's worst. Did you hear how emotional she was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. My heart is just breaking for her.
What I heard more was how emotionless he was.
That's true.
Right?
I heard how emotionless he was. He couldn't even speak.
He was caught. He just was tail in between his legs.
Like a sociopath, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I shouldn't say but maybe.
I wouldn't go there, but yeah.
Oh, I think so. Devoid of emotion. I mean, that woman.
He was frozen. But your point is, if he's the world's worst husband, maybe this is a blessing. It is a blessing in the long run.
Yeah.
That she doesn't have him around, sucking all the energy from her. You know.
Right. Energy vampire. Who needs that?
Okay. Energy vampire.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you called it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have we ever heard that on the show?
No.
That is a new thing for us. Robin, thank you for giving us the next 14 minutes of conversation.
Oh, my gosh. You are welcome, and I'm so happy to be on your show, Ryan. I love you.
Well, thank you, Robin. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Okay, bye. Have you ever heard that term?
Energy vampire.
An energy vampire? No, but that's so many people are energy. You walk out that door, Sissany, into that room, there is a row of energy vampires. You know who I'm talking about. There's at least 2 or 3. Yes, Tanya?
That is why I put on my vision board for 2018, protect my energy.
They're going to say that's why you put fangs up there.
No, I should have protected from the energy vampires.
Yeah.
Listen, it's science. People who have bad vibrations are bad energy and they suck it from you. So it's actually true. I believe in that.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. Alicia's on the line. So she says, my husband said he had to work over the weekend at Redondo Beach. On Sunday night, an old friend of his posted something on Instagram from a beach room, like a beach hotel room, which she deleted later. Alicia, good morning. How you doing?
Oh, I'm okay. How are you?
We're fine. So I just want to understand. Husband said he was going to work. Then you saw a photo of an old friend of his that posted something on Instagram from a beach hotel room. Meaning it was a current photo, like that weekend?
Yes.
And was he in the photo?
No, it was just of a beach. It was a beach hotel room, and it was very close to where he said he was.
Oh, so hold on. So you are just thinking so was it Redondo Beach where this was posted?
Well, I did some digging. It was actually Manhattan Beach.
Okay. Well,
and the post.
Close enough.
Said best birthday weekend ever with like red heart emojis.
Oh.
Okay. So you are you think geographically they were in the same area and he lied to you.
And that's what I'm wondering. It just seems too coincidental. And I know that this person, they used to date, and I know they're still in contact. I know she's single.
Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. Hold the line 1 second. We'll make the call next. Ryan's Roses. We have Alicia on the line. She thinks that her husband lied to her and was basically in a hotel room at the beach over the weekend because of a picture that showed up on Instagram of this woman who's an old friend of his. So, Alicia, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, what is this friend that you think he is cheating with you on? What is her name?
Hannah.
Hannah. All right. So be very quiet until we find out who he sends the roses to and what he puts on the card. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
And good luck.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jason?
Hello? Yes.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm calling from Nessa's Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Good. So, we're trying to promote our delivery service, and so we're offering local residents a promotion today. If this is something that you're interested in, it's a dozen free red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
I mean, is this some kind of scam? Like, look, I don't want to be put on any kind of list or anything. I don't know.
We won't keep you on a list. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements. You could choose from pink, red, white, yellow roses. They're absolutely free. I don't need credit card info. I don't need any info from you.
Really? This is real? You don't need a credit card or anything? You're just going to send flowers to whoever?
On your behalf, yes.
Okay. All right. I guess so. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
We can send some flowers. Why not?
What's the name of the person you want to send them to?
Yeah. My wife, Alicia.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Just something silly like Happy Thursday. How about that?
Jason, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Alicia, on the line. Alicia, are you there?
Yes.
Jason, real quick.
What?
Real quick, before anyone goes anywhere, she's reached out to us because she's concerned that when you said you were in Redondo Beach working, you were not, and that you were with an old friend named Hannah celebrating a birthday. Does she have a reason to be concerned?
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Is this real right now? Like, are you guys really calling me on the radio?
We are. Can you explain, Alicia, the photo you saw and what triggered you?
Okay,
what photo?
Sunday night I just saw I saw Hannah post a photo of a hotel room in Manhattan Beach, and she had a comment that said best birthday weekend ever with heart emojis, and I just noticed that the hotel was very near where you were, and you left that night for work wearing cologne, which is unusual, and maybe this is just crazy, but it just seemed like it bothered me because it just seemed a little coincidental, and I know she's single, so, and you still talk to her, so it just it just kind of worried me. And then she took the post down a couple hours later, so that was weird too.
Honey, I don't. You know, I was working. I work late all the time. This has nothing to do. Like, I haven't heard from Hannah in months. And we keep up a little bit here and there, you know. But I don't know what's going on with her. I haven't talked to her. I haven't seen her. You can't be reading this. I mean, you can't be reading into any little thing that you see on Instagram. Like, you know, I have to work. I have to, and I don't know. So what? We happen to be working in the same. There's millions of people in Redondo Beach, Manhattan Beach. Like, what? Why would you jump to that conclusion? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, just because she took it down, which was odd. And then you left wearing cologne, so just what you never do because you're at work. So that just seemed, you know, I just wanted to find out about.
I had a long day at work ahead of me. I didn't want to, you know, I'm running around sweating, getting everything set up. I just wanted to not smell bad for a 16-hour day of work. So yeah, I sprayed a little extra cologne on before I went in. I mean,
hey guys, we're still here. We are feeling a little uncomfortable. So why don't y'all take this off the air and communicate directly about it? Alicia, I think we did the best we could, but good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. It's going to let them go on, but I don't know.
Yeah.
The card was a little weird. Alicia, happy
Thursday?
I mean, I don't hate it.
What's weird about that? It's so
yeah,
cute.
I don't. I'm evaluating as I'm going. I don't hate it.
He said something silly like Happy Thursday. Was it really silly?
No, but all right.
Interesting,
I don't know.
Though. You bring that up into making my wheels turn.
I don't know. My wheels are tired, so I don't know if they're going to turn.
Okay.
So Ryan's Roses, the simple thing was he who she thought he lied and said he was going on a work weekend, she saw a picture on Instagram and thought, oh, one of his old female friends is in the same area where he said he was for the weekend. I'll bet they're hooking up. That's what she thought.
Right.
But he sent the roses to his wife, and I didn't feel like he was trying to cover anything up. I maybe I just want it to be okay, but I don't think he was cheating. I feel like she drew that conclusion maybe too fast.
Unless he knew it was us. Because once you brought up the note, it did get me thinking about how it wasn't really silly. He was like, well, let's just do something silly, like Happy Thursday. Like, it wasn't that. That's not silly to me. That's just whatever.
Well, it is a little random, and random could be.
Right, sure.
Sometimes random is really cute.
I don't know. Now I'm thinking that he is. And it almost seemed like he was trying to, I'm going to get this wrong again, gaslighting? It was like he was gaslighting her with like, I told you not to read into social media and all this. Like, you're doing that again where your head goes crazy and you start thinking about all this stuff.
I don't know. Maybe he handled it well and he did know, but if he did it well enough for me not to think too much about him cheating on her. Let me ask Maya. Maya, you agree? You think he's not cheating or he's cheating?
Oh, he's totally cheating.
How do you say totally? What'd you hear that made? What am I missing? What'd you hear that made you say totally?
Oh, because, I mean, his wife knows that he doesn't wear cologne to work. And for him to turn around and say, oh, I just need to put extra cologne, yeah, I don't think so. That doesn't make any... Was he going to douse himself?
To the cologne industry's defense, I many times don't wear cologne, and then some days I just see it in my... What do you call that thing? My medicine cabinet? I see it, and I go, dude, you should use that, bro. You never use that.
Yeah.
Use that.
I'll spritz myself today.
For no reason, I just do it. So... I don't know. Are you wear perfume every day? Anybody wear perfume every day?
I say 6 out of the 7 days I do. I always forget some days.
Well, Maya, thank you for calling. Tubbs, you wear cologne?
Not to work.
Oh, so you do strategically wear it on the weekend?
If I'm going to go pick up some food or something, I'll give it a little spray.
Pick up some food.
Pick up some food.
You want your Drakkar mixing with your noodles? I mean, that's not good. Yeah, I just can't say extra cologne does it for me because I randomly will do certain things. Like you didn't even notice some things that I've done, not because I was doing them for someone else, but just because I ended up getting it done.
Like what?
I feel like you always smell
like your hair.
Smell every day.
We were on a Zoom lens. How would you ever know what I smell like? No,
Before the Zoom lens, I worked with you for 9 years, and I feel like I could even smell, when you came into the studio, I'd be like, oh, Ryan's here.
But you imagine things, because you were talking about all kinds of things that I've never revealed to you earlier. So
yeah,
imagine.
You definitely don't have a scent, but you never smell bad. I think if anything, I would just smell like your body wash, from the shower, not cologne.
He totally has a scent.
Patty's just sitting back.
No, only at Jingle Balls and when we're out and about, yes, but not every day at work.
Patty.
No, you wear this cologne, this blue cologne.
Thallium.
What's it called? Waves.
No, it was Thallium. But that was because I bought it on a trip 20 years ago at the drugstore. It cost nothing. And I kept using it. It is good.
Well,
but,
it smells good on you.
All right, well, I'll use it more often.
This is getting weird.
Yeah, was I on Ryan's Roses? This is bizarre to me. It's become meta. Ryan's Roses. So it says, Ryan and Ellen, my husband is a handyman, and he had a job this summer at a woman's house near where we live. A friend of mine knows this woman and warned me that he took the job. She said, look out for this woman. Oh. So he finished the job a few weeks ago. He installed a door. And the other day I drove by and I saw his car there. I asked him about it. He said the door was sticking, so he needed to tweak it. So he's back there again. And she might have more work for him to do in the future. She says, I'm so uncomfortable with this. My friend warned me. And when I saw his car there, I knew something was up.
Well, here's the thing about hiring a handyman. They have to do a great job because of all the reviews online. And so most of them are super thorough. They really want to do a good job for you. So they get the good reviews so that you will recommend them. And then they get more stars and ratings.
But let me tell you, there is, with two warm human bodies, there's just an interesting dynamic when you're in the same room and it's totally quiet. I had, truth be known, a handyman over the other day fixing my microwave.
Okay.
And he's an older guy, probably late 60s. Gray hair. It was a striped light blue shirt. It was almost sheer. A pair of Wrangler jeans and some dark boots with strings, not slip-ons.
I didn't know you were so observant.
Well, he was he was in my space.
Oh, I see.
So I was in the kitchen. He was in the kitchen. It's just awkward.
Well, he's the one fixing the microwave. Why didn't you move?
I wanted to eat.
Oh, okay.
And it was time for me to eat. And so, obviously, he's not my thing, and nothing happened.
Yeah.
But you could understand if that was a different scenario, a different situation. They're just two human beings that, what happens in that confined space with total silence and no one else looking? I think you've asked yourself this.
Well, I never have. But maybe some have.
But Julie is concerned about this very issue. Julie, I guess, thank you for coming on with this, but I guess there's a fine line here between being able to just trust. And look, this is what your husband does for a living, so you know he's in other people's spaces and places, and like there's this fine line between trusting him to do his job and then being suspicious of something going on. Do you think that is he the kind of guy that would cheat on you, or do you think that this other woman is coming after him?
No, I mean, a while ago, when we were dating, there was definitely like a situation that happened, but we took care of it. And this is before we were married. The thing that worries me is that my friend who knows her, let me know to be careful. And she said, just be careful with her, look out, because she's kind of sneaky. And we're neighbors, so, it's not that I'm nosy. It's just kind of obvious when I go out. I see that she has different guys over, so whether she's dating them, or they're serious or whatever, it was concerning when I drove by and I saw his car, and he didn't let me know that he was going to be there. And so when I asked him, he told me,
holes in the story.
Oh, well, I had to fix whatever, the door, and I don't know, it's just a little weird. It's weird to me. I feel a little uncomfortable about it. Given that my friend told me to be careful with her.
I guess, whether it be handyman or a massage therapist, you could this.
That would come to your house?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Similar type of thing. I mean, talk about
that touching you.
Without clothes.
Yeah.
And you might be naked too. No. But I mean,
all right.
When you get a massage, you go naked, yeah?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I went to, this was about 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I was in a spa and they gave me paper panties.
Oh, you don't wear them.
No, they told me to wear them.
But those are more uncomfortable than just being naked.
But you're not, this place didn't want you to be naked.
Oh, I see.
Most places are cool with it.
I've never seen the paper panties.
I kept them. You can reuse.
Good for you.
Anyway, Julia, how long have you been married?
2 years, but we were dating for 6, so, it's been some time.
Do you have some kids?
No, we don't have kids.
Okay. We're going to have Tanya in for Patty. Call your husband, offer him some roses, and find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on for 1 second here. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, sweetheart. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Omar?
This is Omar.
Hi, Omar. My name is Tanya, and I'm calling from Enchanted Florist. How are you today?
I'm all right. How you doing?
I'm really good, thanks. I was just calling because I wanted to offer you a free dozen roses. I have a new flower shop. It's called Enchanted Florist, like I told you before, and it's free of charge. All I need is a name and a note that you want to send, and I'll get into them by the end of the day.
Okay, so I don't have to give you, a credit card number or anything like that?
Nope, just a name and a note. That's it.
Oh, shoot. All right, then. Let's see. Can you make it out to, Savannah?
Savannah? Of course.
Yep.
And what did you want to put on the note?
Can you write, thanks for everything? Can you do, emoticons? Can you do, little winky face emoticon on that?
Yes, of course.
Awesome.
Omar, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen Kay.
Hi, Omar.
Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Your wife, Julia, is on the phone, and she now knows that you're cheating on her with Savannah. What is going on, and why do you keep going back to her house, and why that note, why that letter,
and the emoticons.
why the emoticons,
Gross.
and why did you send flowers to another woman, this woman who you've been going to work on her door and other things for? What's going on, Omar?
Are you kidding me?
Omar,
No,
your wife, Julia, is on the
I
phone
can't.
right now.
Julia.
I don't know what.
Really going to tell our business to the...
Well, Omar, you're cheating on your wife with Savannah.
I'm not cheating.
Omar, you're
You
cheating on
sent
your
her the
wife.
flowers with the emoji winky
And
face.
thanks for everything. And by the way, not even a thought about your wife.
Look, I just do, I do handiwork stuff for her, all right?
Yeah, but so...
It's been, Julia, baby, it's been a slow summer, all right? And I installed a few doors for her. a couple of months ago, and I just had to.
But
go
you were
fix
back,
it.
Omar. You were back at our house.
Flowers.
Yeah, and you were back at our house. Your car was in the driveway again. I mean, come on, Omar. Why don't you just be upfront with your wife?
In this business, you got to stand by your work, and if something goes wrong, you have to go and fix it.
But Omar,
right?
you don't
So
send
just-
flowers to another woman when you're married. Come on. I mean, Ellen, am I off base here?
You're not off
Look,
base at
they
all.
They were professional. It was a professional thank you
You
gift.
put a
for all of
winky
the
face
future.
emoji, Omar. You don't do that with someone that you're not flirting with.
Well, I just get along with my clients that way,
No,
all
no,
right?
Omar.
Keep it light and keep it
But
fun.
this-
What about your wife and Roses?
Yeah.
Look, my wife knows I love her. Julia, baby. You know,
Well, I don't know what to say right now.
Omar, this woman is bad news. Julia has reports that Savannah's bad news, and look,
Julia needs to stop listening to other people and listen to her husband.
I have
Omar-
to stop
All right,
listening
baby.
to
Omar,
other
you just
people.
sent the roses to not your
you
wife.
basically just cheat. You just told us you're cheating on your wife. So what's going on?
That was just a little thank you gift for all of the work and all the
A
future
little
work.
thank you gift,
No.
and with
No.
I
a
don't get it.
winky
No,
face.
I got to tell you something, Omar. There's no guy who doesn't want to get in trouble with his wife that's sending another woman flowers for anything. It's just not okay. Although,
It was
I mean,
just a thank you gift, all right?
No, but
you know how slow this summer has been, all right?
bro,
Why
I'm just
are you
telling
being
you.
defensive?
Keeping this
But you're
afloat.
Julie makes a great point. You're yelling at us.
Right.
You're yelling at us. So you're clearly
Upset and
you're shielding
busted.
some guilt here. What's going on, Omar?
Well, look,
You're yelling at us.
baby, nothing is happening, all right? These were just thank you flowers. I mean, they're free. I didn't spend any money. I spent money on you, baby. Come on.
So, and you couldn't send me. I mean, it's
guilty.
the thought, it's the gesture that counts, and you didn't even consider me. You said her name right away, and you think I'm supposed to just believe that?
Yeah, Omar, there's a problem. You should not be going over to this woman's house, not doing any more work. I don't think you should be. And Julia, do you agree?
I got to run my business.
Yes,
all right? I don't
I
think how to run
agree.
your business.
No, you can find business elsewhere, and
Baby,
if this
you know how
is
slow
if
it has
this
been,
business is going
Julia.
to be affecting our relationship, our marriage, then maybe you shouldn't be taking it.
Look, baby, you need to calm down, all right? You're being paranoid.
Don't tell me to calm down, and don't tell me that I'm paranoid. I think it's I think if it was the other way around and you saw my car in some dude's driveway without telling you why I was there to begin with, and you had to ask me, you would be feeling exactly the same way.
But you know, baby, I've done work there before. You know I sometimes go back and fix things. This is all in your mind. You're making stuff up, and then you're being instigated by these people.
But it's not,
all right?
no,
They're just
because
doing
it's
it
not
for the
only
show,
about them.
baby.
It's not only Omar. Stop. It's not only about them. Okay, it's about her, how she is. The way she carries herself, her demeanor. I see how she dresses. She's very attractive. It's not only
Baby,
that.
listen,
Like
I can't control. I don't go to clients and tell them, "Hey, dress this way while I work for you."
Is this supposed to be helping your case in any way?
Omar.
You know what? No, I'm sorry.
Look, I
this
can't
is
help
ridiculous.
it.
I can't believe. No. I'm not arguing about this over the phone with you.
Listen, baby.
on
Okay,
the
you know what, baby? Like, I'm out. We'll talk at home. All right, I'm done. I got to finish some work.
Oh, we're
I'm
done
out.
too.
Yeah, Omar,
Trust
we're
me.
hanging up on you and letting
Bye.
you go. Julia, we have a problem with the
Thought he'd
Savannah.
never go.
I would get to Savannah. I mean, why
Yeah.
don't you get to Savannah and tell her you know what's going on and see if she combusts?
Good idea.
But you were astute. You heard defensiveness in his voice.
I know.
And he raised his voice. And I don't like it.
I don't either.
Does he always
sorry.
call you baby that many times?
I don't like it. I mean, it always feels like he needs to do that in order to apologize about something.
Right. So, well, this is we've gotten as much information as we can. Thank you for reaching out to us, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Ugh.
I think he's cheating.
I do too. You want gavel now? Or gavel later?
Well, I mean, you're going to know what my gal was going to say. I don't know that anything is going to change my mind. Sometimes I just feel it based on the intonation
of the guy, right?
Yeah.
Of him,
Mhm.
right? And how panicky he got right
That's
away.
right.
Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
And hey, it's another Bad Batch day. We're now up to episode 3. So last we left off, the remaining members of the Bad Batch kind of become deserters in a way. And they meet up with a certain couple characters I remember from long time ago in the Clone Wars, and also missing Rex by a day. So curious now that we've had that episode, what we're gonna see in this one. Are they going to try to catch up with Rex? Where did they go next? Are they going to keep in contact with Cut and Sue? Probably not for a little. I feel like everybody's going to lay low for a little
I
bit.
really think that they're going to meet up with Rex sooner or later. Maybe not in this episode.
Right.
And I really do think that we're probably going to see Ahsoka in this now. Because
My
with
heart.
that little bit of them saying, oh, you just missed him by a day, they're already setting up that they are pretty close in time and place during this season. So I'm really curious to see if they really do bring in Rex and Ahsoka.
Yeah, Rex and Ahsoka. And of course, I feel like in this episode, we're most likely going to see Crosshair because we didn't see him at all in the previous episode. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what they have in store for us for episode 3. Epicness!
Previously on the Bad Batch.
Oh, replacements.
Oh.
That doesn't look comfortable for either of you.
We're fine. I feel like the gangster is like, we're not fine.
As soon as I finish building the scanner, testing the functionality of our inhibitor chips takes precedence.
Oh.
Defect-wide diagnostic report indicated no critical systems were compromised.
You want to guess on that again?
Jeez.
Oh.
Whoa. Spoke too soon.
Oh.
Gosh. Strap in, kid. Feels like a roller coaster.
Doesn't Too small for her, too big for him. I mean, too small for him, too big for her.
Come on.
Where are they crashing?
I don't know. I can't. I didn't recognize the. Oh God, trees? No.
No.
What is it?
Rocks. Water. No.
Craters?
Oh.
Hard landing. Oh, they're
Well.
stuck there for a while.
Any landing you can walk away from, right?
This is true. Gosh, they keep examining him, huh?
What is the status of Project War Mantle?
What's
On
that?
schedule. Our top recruits are here to begin their training under their new commander.
Oh.
Then why
the
are
the music changing and everything?
May I present our first elite squad?
Oh,
Oh wait, is that?
I think it is.
Soldiers from across the galaxy.
Hold on. It's got to be her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna have them introduce them? Nope, we're not gonna do an introduction. Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's not Star Wars without creatures.
Very true.
Oh, this is turning into like a horror movie type real quick.
This is like straight out of Empire Strikes Back and a little bit of Alien.
a little bit of Alien.
They even got like the egg sac things.
The open. As long as it's not spiders. I had enough with the
Never
space
know.
spiders. No.
It looked more like lizard.
They won't do it
Oh,
again.
there it is. Oh, yum.
Oh, come on. Shoot. Oh,
here it
horror
comes.
movie vibes.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna like popped in on the windshield.
Ah.
Ah,
Oh, it's glowing.
yeah.
Send the clone and your recruits to Onderon. I want Saw Gerrera's camp
Oh.
found and wiped out. Let's see if they can succeed where Clone Force 99 failed.
Oh.
We don't leave our own behind.
Then we'll find a way to get him back.
A heart-to-heart moment between
Yeah.
between the two of them.
Lone wolf and the cub.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what it is.
Except that he's not really a lone wolf. He's got, a bad batch there. I don't think they're gonna get sniped off, do you?
Probably. Well, it is Crosshair.
Oh. Oh, it's big.
Oh, that's an.
What? Oh, shit.
Oh, his mask.
Oh, God. He's breathing,
Come in, we need help.
She's the only one that's the right size to go in and get it.
She's gonna grab the gun and do it. I mean, he's breathing, so I think he's gonna be alright. Wow. Predator.
Oh yeah.
Go.
Oh no.
They're gonna shoot something that's gonna bring the whole
There's a
ship
whole
down.
bunch. Oh, like the pilot.
Are they all gonna get shot?
I think so.
Where's Gerrera?
I don't know, but I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Wow.
Wow, this is.
Oh.
That's.
This is wrong.
He's gonna
So
get.
you're not going to comply? No. None of us are.
pretty dark.
Oh my god, this episode.
Was it always the light?
The light?
Well, now the light's now he's okay with the light?
I'm so confused. What? Oh.
Oh, it drains the energy. Okay.
Then it is time to begin the next phase. If your experiment can yield a superior clone, it will secure our relationship with this empire.
A superior
Such a
clone?
contingency cannot be created without a direct source.
Like...
The clones required will not return willingly.
Hey, kid, come with me. Cover your eyes.
Oh, he made somewhere to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Her little, oh my gosh, the little toy. That's actually really sweet. Alright, so this episode definitely dealt with what is happening currently with the Bad Batch, and then what the Empire is doing in trying to set up their new military force, and trying to veer further and further away from the clones. But we also see the Prime Minister and the scientist, I guess, right, of Camino, is kind of saying, well, we got to figure out
how to keep ourselves valuable, how to keep our product, you know, up to snuff, so to speak, because Jango Fett's DNA is degrading, and so now they're having to make a new superior clone.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that it's going to start to transition from clone troopers to maybe working on Emperor Palpatine's Force-sensitive body.
Right.
And it really does seem to tie in.
It's leading that way. Well, at least that's the way I'm kind of, because having seen it in movies and also having seen...
in The Mandalorian Season 2.
So that maybe we think that's the path that they're going to follow. Of course, they can always throw us a curveball and be like, I think not. But I feel like that's the way it's going to lead to, especially also the connection with, if in fact, one of the 4 new soldiers that was under Project War Mantle, under the command of Crosshair, if she didn't speak at all in this episode, obviously. But
because then she would have had to have a line, and they would have had to put her name on there in the credits.
So I think she won't get revealed until episode 3, maybe, episode 4, or maybe even 5.
Probably.
Who knows? But I do feel like the series, because there's so many episodes to come, is progressing a little bit slower.
Yeah, I was actually expecting this to actually move along a little bit quicker, because they've now really spent like 2 episodes with this Hunter Omega kind of build. And I have to admit, this one didn't quite pay off as much. I was a little bit of kind of like the whole monster thing and hunting it down. I was kind of like, they're making all decisions that seem to be kind of convenient for the plot progression, so to speak. But I still really want to see what Omega is capable of. You know, what is it that makes her so special?
Yeah, and I was hoping that, like, she was saying to Hunter, she's like, oh, I tracked the dragon like you did. I was like, well, technically you didn't track it. You saw it go in the thing.
You followed it down in the hole.
You followed it. But I guess she wouldn't know proper, like, language like that, you know, for military. So I had actually wanted to see... you know, more of, like, what's special about Omega. Like, what is it specifically about her?
Yeah.
And is it because she can pick up skills very quickly by just watching and learning, or is it not, as we saw with her picking up the rifle to shoot Crosshair? So, I don't know, it's interesting, but I will say... the darker turn of this episode was when they went to Onderon.
Yeah.
And it was like a full-on massacre. Obviously, there's no blood. This is still, you know...
But it was very much this murdering of innocence is, you know, something that they normally don't highlight in Disney films.
Yeah, even I feel like in Clone Wars, do we remember it being kind of like...
There's maybe a couple
Clone Wars
instances,
and Rebels, but this is, you know, episode 3, I was like, oh, what's happening right now? So, I do like that they're showing how far, as far as, like, the Empire is willing to go, if they want to order a specific clone to follow very specific orders, and them testing, like, you know, is this going to work for them to do whatever it is that we order them to do, and they don't question it, or because you have the human element of it saying this is wrong, they're civilians, we shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
So and like that's like the humanity that the Empire doesn't want in their military, which is really
you
scary.
get more of that with the clones, kind
That's
of a
what
thing.
I feel like,
so
especially
I think,
if they fix all their inhibitor chips.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see how far it goes with the clones and what Tarkin is planning. And I also thought that it was interesting during the episode when we're with the Bad Batch that they showed Wrecker hitting his head during the crash.
Yeah.
And he kept on saying like, it hurts so bad. And then they didn't talk about it. So will they bring that back in the next episode or two? Or was it just an excuse so he actually stayed on the ship to rest up so that he could build Omega's bedroom?
Oh.
Like a little convenient. I don't know.
I hope it's not that.
I hope it's not that too.
I think it is. So far, they really haven't had things like that kind of go from one.
Too convenient.
Yeah, it's a little too convenient and a little too written.
A little bit. But nonetheless, still enjoyed the episode because we very curious to see the progression of where the show goes, the angles of and the motives of certain parties and peoples in this show. So you guys, let us know your thoughts on this episode of The Bad Batch in the comment section below. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. I want to get right to it. The email says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went out with some of his old buddies for a night out. The problem is he came home very early in the morning. He tried to play it off by jumping in the shower and pretending he got up early. But I know he didn't sleep in the bed. I called him out on it, and he said he slept on the couch. Why is he lying? What's he covering up? So this is very interesting. Is it Raina?
Yes.
Raina in La Mirada. Well, thank you for writing to us. What do you think he was like washing the smell of alcohol off or cigarettes off when he was showering?
Yes, probably. Because I could still kind of smell it on him later, or at least, not the cigarettes so much. I mostly just smelled like alcohol, beer.
And just to be clear, why did he say he didn't come to the bed and he stayed on the couch in your place?
He said he didn't want to wake me. He said I was snoring. But I listened to a lot of Ryan's Roses, and I don't think he's cheating on me, but I just have this nagging thought in the back of my mind. I don't know why he did that. He won't explain himself. He won't be clear.
All right.
How's your guys' relationship otherwise? Have it been rocky? Have you guys been intimate?
Yeah, it's been fine, except for this, and the fact that he, can't answer a simple question. But yeah, otherwise, we haven't been married that long, but we've been together a little while, and yeah, we've always, been very affectionate with each other. He's never given me any reason to, doubt him, but I have this nagging thought.
Yeah, all right. Let's go. Let's get this done. We're going to call him next. Calling Raina's husband in La Mirada. He was sneaking around, basically. He says he was sleeping on the couch, but truly she thinks he was out all night. Then he tiptoes into the bedroom and he showers off. Mm-hmm. It's very strange, like rushing to the shower and all that. Yeah. Raina, we are going to call your husband, and we are going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. It's that simple, okay? So stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
And I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do it. Good luck. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Steve.
You got him.
Hi, Steve. I'm calling from the Flower Galleria on Rosecrans. We're actually right in that shopping center near the Sizzler and like the Carl's Jr. You know where that is?
I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so I'm calling because we're brand new to the area and we're offering a chance for local residents to send free flowers to anybody that they'd like today. And you've been selected to send a dozen red roses.
Actually, you know what? It's perfect timing. That'd be great.
Really? Okay, awesome. So all I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, and then we can put a note on there as well. And they can get them by lunchtime today or any time that's more convenient for you.
Okay, I want to send them to my wife, Raina, and I want to say that I love you, baby. That's all.
I love you, baby. Okay.
Absolutely. She's the best.
Aw.
Steve?
That's cool.
Steve, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is going out, being broadcast right now on the radio. I need you to know that. Raina has reached out to us, and she, if I'm being totally honest and just to save time here, she thinks that you were not telling the truth when you said you slept on the couch and then jumped into the shower. She believes maybe you were covering something up. You didn't come home and you quickly wanted to shower off. Can you explain it to her? She's on the phone.
She's on the Ray?
Steve, hey.
Okay, is this a joke? What's happening here?
No, it's not a joke.
Yeah, you think a shower off? Is that what he said? A shower off what, honey? What am I supposed to be showering off? I mean, come on.
You didn't come to bed. You jumped in, like, I woke up and you were in the shower at 6 a.m. You never do that.
What? You were snoring like a. You want this on the radio? Your parents.
I don't snore.
You were snoring like
I don't snore, Ryan. I don't snore.
Hold on. Stop yelling. Everyone, stop. Steve, stop yelling. Steve. Hello, Steve. I mean, he's yelling and now he's hanging up.
Wow.
Well, hold on.
I don't believe this.
Hold on for a second. What's with his anger? What's with him just yelling? What is that? But you too, like you're yelling. Everyone's yelling
to me that way before, ever.
I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to amp it down, both of you. Like I don't know what he did, but the fact that he's that aggressive, just yelling at us, you shouldn't have to endure someone who's not transparent. And also, if he's running around and sneaking in the shower, that's all bad.
Yeah.
But now he doesn't want to talk about it. So we're with you. We think he's hiding something. Clearly.
I mean, he's never raised his voice to me like that ever.
Well, then that reeks of an issue. That reeks of some guilt. He sent the note to you, I love you, baby. Then he went nuts. Then he hung up. And I think he is sneaking around. I think he's not telling you the truth. I think he is covering something up. So I hope in a cool, calm, collected, mature way, you guys can have a conversation about this so you can get to the bottom of it, okay?
Yeah.
He sounded defensive.
Yeah.
But we're going to give you a big hug and wish you luck, Raina.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Now, everyone's yelling, and my view is the guy's guilty of something, and they got problems in their relationship. You don't escalate to that level. You're not listening, right? They're not listening. They're yelling. So I think, he's tiptoeing into the shower. That is so obviously trying to hide something.
Yeah. And clean yourself from what?
Right. Smoke, bar, alcohol, gunk. Yes, Patty?
This is what I found really interesting when they were arguing about her snoring, and then she went to you and said, Ryan, I don't snore. Like, to me, I felt like she was asking for validation from someone because she's not getting it from her husband.
Well, then there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't get the validation, and he's out running around. That's why she's not getting it. And so here we are. There we were. And where do we go? Maybe he was washing off perfume. I mean, there's a lot of things, right? Of course. But I think very, very, very astute, Patty. I like that. I like that point because it tells a lot. It's simple, but it tells you a lot. Okay. I think it's a very simple conversation that we can have here before we move on about Ryan's Roses. How many Ryan's Roses calls do you think we've done? Mark, who would be the best at the math?
14 years.
I can give you a pretty good
estimate.
All right, give me an idea. So
2 a week, 52 weeks.
52
so
weeks.
times 2 times 52.
But we take 4 weeks vacation.
We didn't start Roses in 2004, and we didn't always.
A lot
do
of
it twice a
variables
week.
here, guys. Don't jump to conclusions, okay? Don't jump to conclusions. So, Mark, let's go through this methodically. Because the reason I ask is that this one, I just know, I've been through so many. This one's, I honestly think it's textbook. It's textbook. But Mark, do you have an equation?
We started doing roses twice a week in early 12. So
Okay, but we did them once a week before that.
Yes, for a long time.
Oh.
Well, so are we not going to add
I'm
those
going
in?
to need a minute to do some calculations.
Do you want to call Nick?
Yes, I'll get with Nick.
And have Nick come in.
Just do it on
He's
your
the abacus.
calculator.
Nick is the abacus of this machine.
Hold on.
Why can't you just get an average? 1,000 roses.
No, I want actually. I want hard data.
6 years. So
Yeah, Tanya, here, work on that with Miss Tati over there. Let me get Tara, and then we'll come back to this. Hey, Tara, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
You're snorting when you're laughing too. Everybody's snort laughing.
I'm really trying
Snaffing.
on this math.
So here's what we have. Raina, she saw her husband come in the next morning, basically tiptoe into the shower, and he says, "Well, I didn't want to wake you up. I slept on the couch." Turns out, we think he's out and he wanted to wash himself off from being at a bar or something. But what's your take?
You know what? The way he acted, I think he's lying. I mean, he clearly has something to hide if he's going to yell and scream like that. Like, that's just unacceptable.
Agreed. Listen to the tone.
You didn't come to bed. You jumped in, I woke up and you were in the shower. It's 6 a.m. You never do that.
You were snoring like a. You want this on the radio? Your parents.
I don't
you were
snore.
Snoring, no, you were snoring like
I don't
a
snore,
lumberjack.
Ryan. I don't snore.
Hold on.
But
Stop
that's a
yelling.
separate
Everyone
matter.
stop. Steve, stop yelling. And then he just bailed. I mean, that is not that kind of yelling. What kind of progress can we make? Everyone's screaming at everybody. So, Lindsay, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, that was like an episode of Housewives or something.
It was.
Or like cat screaming or something. Oh my gosh, they just sound super unstable. But the thing that keeps entering my mind, he just sounds sketchy, like sketchy Steve, like Steve equals sketchy. Because it doesn't even sound like maybe there's a cheating situation. It sounds like there's something else way worse than that. I don't know if it's drugs, drug dealing or something, but he is hiding something.
Well, his reaction is just not, it doesn't fit. So we think there's shadiness. I don't like it. Look, to me, I say it's textbook. I think he got so aggressive and so defensive. He's clearly lying.
Yeah.
You don't
Totally.
You don't put that much into it if you're not lying because it's the
He was
truth.
mad.
The
Yeah,
truth
he was
is
mad.
the truth, and it prevails. You know. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling. Nick Vestuto has arrived. Hey, Nikki.
Hey.
So I want to get this calculation, but I want to do it when we come back.
Okay.
Kiss FM. Hang on one sec. But first, a quick calculation. So let's be clear. Sisney's having twins.
Yeah.
Patty's upset that she's taken her fantasy football league relationship with Gael as a name for one of her babies. I mean, this is all
I'm not
happening.
taking it. I'm considering it.
Considering it. But Patty's not thrilled. I mean, let's just call a spade. All right. Tanya, well, I mean, what do I say? And 14 years of this show, right? 14 years. Nick Vestuto.
Yes.
How many years have you been at Kiss FM?
32 going on.
Wow. How many years with Rick Dees?
About 18 with Rick and 14 with you.
Is that not that is insane?
32. I'm 33. My entire life, Nick Vestuto has been.
Do you know what's funny though? I met you when I filled in for Rick, and you look like you. I mean, you looked fine, but you look so much healthier and better now.
Thank you.
And yet, that's so many years gone by. What did you change?
Just got a little healthier with the diet and started to work out every morning at 4:30. No,
You're insane.
No rain, and just keep going.
Good for you. Until you get out of the way first thing.
Yeah.
What do you do for your workout?
About 40 minutes of cardio and about 45 minutes of weights.
Wow, that's a long workout.
And he's training for the Ironman. All right, so we figured you'd be the best source for being our abacus here. We're trying to calculate because I do think that the more we've done, I'm now starting to see themes. I'm starting to see patterns, and I'm starting to see textbook things. And I like the one we had today, which to me a little textbook because of his defensiveness. So I know he's lying. How many Ryan's Roses calls would you say since I've started we've made?
Okay, we started Roses about 2006. So
Okay.
we were a couple of years into our show. We started in 2006. I'm figuring 2 a week. If you subtract vacations, Christmas time and everything, we give it a little bit of a break. I'm thinking we are very close to about 1,200.
1,200. Now, Mark would argue that, saying that we only did it once a week for a couple of years.
Till 2012.
Okay. All right,
now what do
I'll
we
give
do?
you that. Then if you then I'll subtract that, and I'll give you. We'll say close to about 900 to 1,000.
All right, so Mark, do you accept?
I will
feel like
accept
Mark,
that.
you're not going to challenge that.
No, that's good.
All right. So let's say a grand, 1,000. Let's say we've done 1,000, right? 1,000 Ryan's Roses. If we were to go in and forensically look at the patterns of those Ryan's Roses, I'll bet you we could break it down into a handful of patterns. There'll be some miscellaneous, but I'll bet you we can break it down into seeing some real rhythms and real patterns in what people do and what the true, what the truth is, right? Wouldn't you say?
I would think so. Yeah, there would be definitely a pattern that would, because there's only so many. How many
outcomes.
scenarios do we
Right.
have?
You're either doing it or you're not doing
Yeah.
it. You're either cheating or lying or
Right.
not.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I almost think we could write a book. We could write maybe we could write a help book for this telltale signs they're cheating. Telltale signs it's from the roses,
Well,
right?
one of them being like if they get really aggressive,
Right.
then that's usually a sign that they're cheating or something's up.
Well, I mean, look, if you didn't do something, you don't get that loony about it.
Mm-hmm.
You just say it didn't happen. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the first thing. You would be incredulous at first, like,
Yeah.
And then,
what are you talking about? Right.
and then these were the things we would pick up on. Like when we talked about at the hack, when somebody's lying, they look to the left or something like that for a split
right.
second. That's what you
That's
do.
right.
Yeah.
I know. By the way, I do that on all the news shows. I watch the cable news shows.
Yeah.
I watch to see all of these people that are being interrogated for the whatever nastiness going on. I look, for the Mueller investigation.
Yeah.
I look to see which ways their eyes goes from that morning hack.
Fake news.
Fake news.
Wait.
Yes, Tanya.
I have a title for the book.
Okay.
We got 999 Ryan's Roses, and I hope you're not one.
I love it. Do you think Jay-Z would let us have it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now we just need a publisher.
Patty.
Patty,
knows
Patty. Patty, you have a book deal, don't you?
I actually, I'm the owner of a publishing company.
Yeah, she could publish
so
it.
We'll give you back Gael if you will give us a deal.
I'll do it.
All right, coming up Monday, it is our 1001th Ryan's Roses call. Thanks, Nikki.
You bet.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. We have Vanessa on the line in Burbank. Now, she's written to us, and she has said about her husband, says, that we have shared a desktop computer that she's been using while working from home. When my husband gets texts, an alert pops up. Lately, he's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David. I don't think anything of it, but then now I'm starting to. So I'm wondering, does she think it's David or David as a code name? Vanessa, thank you for writing into us. So do you think that this person on the other end is really a David, or is it a code name for someone else?
I'm convinced it has to be a code name for another woman. I don't understand how it could be anything else.
Well, what are you seeing? What's in the body of the message that might make you think that?
So the message that I found, well, a lot of them had been deleted, and the one that I found said, "Can't wait." And then there were 3 red heart emojis, and then another one that said, "I don't know what I would do without you."
Yeah, that's not good.
So, Vanessa, how long have you been married?
We've been married 7 years.
All right. Hold on one second. We'll get to the call next, all right?
Okay.
Now we've got Vanessa on the line. Vanessa married for 7 years, and she's seeing her husband getting text messages that are, well, when you sync all your devices together? So she's seeing his messages. That syncing,
Yep.
Syncing can be a sync. So that's what's happened here. He's been getting a lot of texts from someone named David, and she thinks that it's a code name for somebody because the messages are saying, "Can't wait," and there's 3 heart emojis. I don't know what I would do without you, that kind of thing, that kind of sentiment. So, Vanessa, if you would just say, "Ryan, you have my permission to call," and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we are going to call him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see what we can find out about David.
Okay.
All right, Sisney, ready with the roses?
Yep.
Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We'll find out who's top of mind, who he's thinking about, who he wants to send them to, and what he wants to put on the card. All right, here we go. Good luck, Vanessa.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Phil.
Yeah, this is Phil.
Hi, Phil. This is Darlene. I'm calling from Burbank Blooms. We actually have a fun promotion right now where we're offering to local residents a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
Oh, how'd you get my number? I don't remember signing up for this sort of thing.
We have a database based off of purchases that you may have made online in the past 18 months and to receive promotional offers from local vendors. So you may have bought something online from another company. But anyways, they're completely free, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. You can choose from red, white, pink, roses. It's a dozen, and they can get them by lunchtime today.
I mean, I can't think of anyone that I would send them to right now, but I don't know. Is it possible to send it to like the nurses station at Providence Hospital? You know, with like a note saying like thank you for everything that they do or something.
Yeah, I could. Are you sure you don't have a significant other, a wife, a mom, sister, anybody you want to send it to?
I'm just thinking, you know, it must be hard going for them to go to work all the time, and you know, it could be a nice gesture.
That is very nice. We could arrange that.
Before we go any further, Phil, my name is Ryan. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we've got your wife, Vanessa, on the phone. Very thoughtful of you to want to send the roses to the nurses. But before we get to that, she has reached out to us because she's been reading romantic messages that are coming from someone named David because your devices are synced up. Who is David that is writing things to you like, can't wait, I don't know what I would do without you? Can you explain that to Vanessa?
David's a friend. That's all. We met at the gym, through the gym, you know, doing outdoor workouts.
Okay, so David is a friend of yours?
Yeah.
And what is
David's a friend?
And what? And David,
I've never heard you mention David before.
Okay.
We met through the gym, and that's you know, I see him at our outdoor workouts.
And so when he says "can't wait," 3 heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you. What does David mean?
And why are you deleting his text?
Look, Vanessa, I can. We can talk about this, but you know, let's not talk about this on the radio.
What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. You know, I'd like to talk face to face, not on the radio.
I think I will let you guys do that. Vanessa, if this feels like a conversation the two of you guys should have, certainly without us. All right? We'll let you take it from here. Okay?
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Well, I hope the two of you can get to the same place to talk in person as soon as possible.
Me too.
Okay, thank you, Phil, for talking to us. And Vanessa, thank you for reaching out.
Thanks, Ryan.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, so I believe him. So I what?
You believe him that that's his, quote, friend?
No, I believe him that he wants to tell her something about David.
Oh, my gosh. Did not see that coming.
We just had Vanessa and Phil on the line who have been married, and Phil was getting messages from a David that were romantic messages. And one could think, all right, well, that's a code name for another woman that he's seeing. or it could be David, another man. And to me, I mean, clearly he got a little, nervous, but to me, it sounded like Phil was getting messages that said things like, can't wait, heart emojis, I don't know what I would do without you, from a David. That's what it sounded like to me. It didn't sound like... I mean, Tubbs, remember you remember back when you were single, you used to put code names in your phone? Like David would have been Donna?
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Well,
I'm
not proposing it. I'm just saying that's what Tubbs used to do.
Well, I have a code name for you in my phone.
Is it Donna?
No, it's not Donna.
Is it
Wait,
Madonna?
what's your code name for Ryan?
Rodney.
Rodney?
Rodney.
I like Rodney. It's a good name. So if I text you, it's not Rodney, you know it's me.
I know it's you.
You don't know another Rodney?
No.
Okay.
You're the only Rodney I know.
Anybody else have a code name for anybody on this show?
No.
Actually, I do for Tanya. What do I have?
Oh, you were in T-Rad.
Because at the time, that was not a conversation. It was just T-Rad was all I knew her as. So anyway, that just it could have been sensitive, and they're going to talk off air. But Haley is on now. So Haley, go ahead. You heard the Ryan's Roses. What did you think is happening?
To me, it's clear what's happening, and I'm very sure that she needs to know. Like, I totally agree that they need to have a conversation. This actually happened to me. My fiance left me for a guy, and, at first I was devastated, but because he was, kind of open and honest with me, we're actually friends now. So it can work. It can work out.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I know people that this has happened to as well. I mean, in a little different way of being, having the conversation. But I certainly know people in my life that have been in a marriage or in an engagement with a woman and then ended up in a relationship with a man. If that's what we think that sounded like.
Right. I mean, it's heartbreaking, but as long as you're truthful...
Well, I mean, it's
there's only so much you can do,
It's heartbreaking at first, yes, to both of them and certainly to Vanessa, but then it must be a relief or just a sense of honesty, freeing, right?
Yeah.
To be filled. Again, we're alleging this because we didn't have the conversation, but it certainly sounded like there was a sensitive one to be had. And Haley, thank you for calling and being honest with us on the air too. I appreciate your thoughtfulness, and thanks for listening to us.
Thanks, guys.
All right, you take care.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.